on my nut.
I hope not.
You like Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, what did I just play?
Or Dragon Deez Dice, a comedy D&D 5e actual play show where a group of inexperienced heroes embark on a vast and deep storyline within a homebrew world brimming with magic and mischief, sure to have you rolling.
With laughter.
Laughter.
I'm genuinely laughing at you pee on my nut. Great. No Scally's ego is gonna be through the fucking roof this session.
God, I'm so funny. I think that I should do the ad read.
Wow,
No,
that's
but
a
I
really
was-
cool hat you're wearing there, Boot. Where'd
What?
you get
Thank
it?
You, Mudzy. I
I'm-
got
hey,
it at
I'm the one with the-
DragonDeezDice.shop.
I'm the one with the hat on.
Whoa, what else do they have there?
They have shirts, sweatshirts, other sweatshirts, other shirts, socks, and stickers.
I'm
Whoa.
supposed to be the one with the hat on. You guys are commandeering my art.
You can
This is
check
my
it out
art.
at DragonDeezDice.shop.
Traveling north to take down the Lupin Pine Coliseum and the corrupt businessman that runs it, Gerard Neath of Beneath Enterprises, you all first stop in the sickly, plague-ridden town of Ilboro. Mherren met up with an old soldier friend of hers, Frograg, now sick but hanging on with his own barbarian strength. And you all began to uncover a clandestine operation involving the selling of sludgy runoff from the town's strange abandoned tower under Mayor Catatonia's decree. Perhaps this tower holds answers to some of the mysteries. However, the living black sludge seen crawling through a pipe certainly isn't a good sign. Clearly, there's something more to this building as you all enter into the cleanly storefront that seems to have been recently built at its base.
So this is like a storefront, yeah?
Walking into the store, the outside wasn't labeled at all. It seems like a very new kind of a setup. You guys are at the this building here with the red roof at the base of the abandoned tower. You walk in and it's very juxtaposed to, like, the outside and like all the decrepit buildings and like the sickly atmosphere of the plague-ridden Ilboro, because this building, you step inside and it's a very like white, sleek, polished interior. It's like one room with a sort of receptionist looking desk at the end, with a lady standing at it with hair put up in like a ponytail. She's wearing this like black, almost like flight attendant looking suit with like a scarf. As you walk in, she says, "Welcome to the Electrum Exchange. How much would you like to invest into Electrum coin?"
Why are you like this?
I don't. Oh. I think I'm just here to look around a little bit.
You're looking around, all the walls are just like blank except for big decals of like an E that's like inside of like a coin. And behind her is like very, very strangely, there's this wooden door that's like has a bunch of boards covering it and stuff, with big red paint on it that says "Keep Out."
Oh. Sorry,
Right.
what is it exactly that you sell here?
Oh, we don't sell anything. We take your gold and transfer it over into Electrum. It's a revolutionary new currency that's not reliant on any government or bank to hold it.
And who holds my Electrum?
Well, do you have any gold on you?
Yes.
Well, give me your gold here on the counter, and I'll transfer it over to Electrum.
Can I stab one of the daggers in my backpack onto the counter?
Oh, we don't buy anything here. No, we only accept gold currency.
I'm not selling. I am trading.
Yes, you trade your gold.
Yes, this is 2 gold.
No. The actual material, the gold.
I can sell it elsewhere if you do not want to give me my Electrum.
Well, if you do that, then you can bring the gold here, and then I can take that.
I can just buy my Electrum elsewhere.
Oh, this is the only Electrum Exchange within Ilboro.
Wait,
I
so
can-
Where is this currency accepted? I've never seen anyone talk about it before.
You've never seen anyone talk about Electrum.
Correct. That's what I
No.
said.
Have you ever had Electrum to use?
Plenty.
No.
Exactly.
I have this.
She's fully not
I
paying
have
attention to
this
Shello
gold
anymore.
circle.
Would you like to give me some gold for Electrum, ma'am? The exchange rate is very nice today.
No, I think I'm good. I'll just keep using gold.
She starts writing on like a little notepad, and she's like, "Oh, the exchange rate just went up by 1,000 Electrum for 1 gold."
What? What does that mean?
That's not a good thing. That means that your value's dropping.
Listen, if you want to time the market, you gotta buy right now. Electrum will just appreciate with time, so if you want to make a good investment, now's the time. You can purchase more of the asset for the same amount, and you can position yourself with greater gains when the price increases.
Well,
You get more
it's
Electrum
good.
for 1 gold.
Well, I
Do you have an accurate charting of its current value for the last couple cycles?
Yes, it's doing very well.
No. Do you have anything you can show me?
Oh no, Electrum is a currency that's it's not like that.
Can I
So you don't-
see?
It ain't like that.
Can I see your Electrum?
Oh, Electrum isn't a physical currency. It's you won't need to be weighed down by the metals of gold, silver. It's stored not by any physical means. No bank, government to track you. No, Electrum is more of like it's stored in the air, like it's stored in the clouds.
I do
So,
find it quite
wait, what?
heavy. Though, this money.
How do you pay with it then?
Well, you let them know you'd like to use some Electrum.
But then how do they accept it? I've never heard of this. I feel like I'm
It's because it's a
going crazy.
revolutionary new magical currency.
Well, if it's revolutionary, why is no one talking about it?
You must not be doing dealings with people that use Electrum. You must not be in the high society. It's a very rich currency. You know, people in high society use this. You're not from the capital. Yeah, I can tell.
I am from the capital. I'm from East Ender.
Oh, that's why.
Excuse me. Wow. I mean, she's right. But
So
damn.
so did you all have any gold you'd like to exchange, or?
No,
Uh,
I'm
um,
okay.
I do not wish to
So
part
dumb.
with 1 gold
Should I-
today.
okay.
I've named them all.
I should get 1 gold of Electrum.
No, you
That's
shouldn't.
1,000 Electrum. It's gonna
That's
weigh you the fuck down,
1,000
dude.
Electrum. No,
That's
it's in the
1,000
air. It
Dude,
doesn't
that's
weigh you
1,000
down.
atmospheres.
It's in
1,000
the air.
Every single Electrum you have adds 1 entire atmosphere of pressure to your body.
I wouldn't. Somehow it's even funnier having this as a crypto scam when crypto, like, there's no way of seeing it because there's no such thing as internet.
It's literally just stealing money,
It's in
which
the
is,
air.
is what crypto is. But you know, like, damn.
And it is still worth 1,000.
Actually, she's writing on a notepad. It's going up right now. By the second.
That scares me. That scares me a lot.
If it's so high society, why do you live here?
They opened this up here. It's a new addition to the city to just kind of make things a bit nicer.
Can I walk behind their desk?
She's like, please don't come back here.
Can I see what
Okay.
she's writing on the notepad?
It's literally just scribbles.
Oh, this is crazy.
The fact that it's so.
I don't know,
Fuck.
man. Seems legit.
He's like, it's going up right now. How do you know that? We're in medieval times. Explain yourself.
Well,
I did.
Well,
Can I roll for investigation to check what they're fucking doing? If they're just straight scamming people, if they've got
They are
different...
just scamming people.
You can make
Monty.
a insight check.
I hope you roll a nat 1 and you get scammed.
No, I got 24.
You're getting like major money laundering scheme off this. You're getting the impression that this is like a fake business to stop people from going into this tower. It seems like it's set up here intentionally so people just don't bother coming into this building.
Right.
What do you eat if you only have your air money?
Well, Electrum can be exchanged for all sorts of goods and services.
Such as?
Anything.
Such as?
Tomato, lettuce, steak, carrot, rice,
I was about to say it'd be really
cabbage.
funny if she was just listing off a sandwich order.
Do you want me to name every type of food?
Pickles, onion, not toasted, please.
We have to get gold to get our Electrum. Therefore, it is still more
Yeah.
burdensome.
Because you still have to get gold to get.
Guys, why are we even spending any time on this person? They're obviously just trying to steal from us.
Hold on, let him cook.
I'm so.
No, I'm not letting him cook. I'm letting her cook.
With Electrum, you have full control of your assets, unlike gold, which is the little tiny
My
coin.
assets are in my pockets. I have access to them. Open access to them.
Wait a minute.
With gold, there's a middleman you have to go through in order to
There is
purchase.
no middleman in my wallet.
Excuse me.
With Electrum, you're your own bank.
I
And your own
also-
I have
security.
my own bank.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm everyone's security.
If I were to give you a platinum, could you please give me back change?
How do you
And
exchange
how
it for something
frequently
that
do you
doesn't
have that?
exist?
Well, hold on, Rock Lady. Point at the door that says "Keep Out," and say, "Is this where you keep your gold?"
Oh no, don't go in there. Don't look at that.
I'm looking at it right now. Is it where the gold is?
That's just we keep supplies back there. It's not open to the public.
Like gold?
No.
And then where do you
Oh.
put it after you've transported it?
Well, this building is under operation of Beneath Enterprises, so I believe all the gold goes to him. Gerard Neath, the CEO.
Interesting.
Beneath
Gerard
which?
Neath is the CEO of this little coin op you have.
Yes, he owns the property here, and he Beneath Enterprises set up this building here.
Oh, he's a great friend of ours.
I actually taught his son at the academy.
That's
I
a lot of
see- I
information to
see.
give
What-
out.
Why do you need in the back?
Me and Gerard go way back. Obviously, me teaching his son, being a family acquaintance. Sometimes if he's busy, you know how he is. He has me check up on his multiple sort of investments.
I see. Also, you can make a deception check at advantage.
19 and we're gonna go with the 19.
We can go with the second one. That's why you have advantage after all.
I guess you can go ahead. Just be careful back there.
Don't worry. As most things I do for Gerard, it's under full disclosure.
You keep saying Gerard. Is that like a nickname you two have?
He used to call me Bart a lot, so I used to call him the wrong name.
I see. What's your actual name?
Balthazar.
Jarrod.
You fucking oh my god.
Why are you
Balthazar,
like
why in the name of God?
I've got other ties in other investments at the moment. I have been informed that when the Deez family were starting it, if they wanted to invest, still looking at my other things at the moment.
I see. Well, the bubble just keeps expanding, so you can always just poke your way through.
Yeah.
It'll
Well,
never burst.
Eventually.
As someone who's never bursted, that sounds about right.
Excuse me. How much is your elevated coin?
Let's
I really
see.
thought you were gonna say
For one
elevator.
gold, it's about 4,276 Electrum.
This does sound like a good deal
That sounds
now.
incredibly inconvenient.
Although it does sound like it would be quite heavy. And you say it's held in the air?
Yes,
By who?
magic. She like kind of leans into Balthazar and is like, "You're friends with Gerard. Do you know this person? This is
Yeah.
is he
A
fine?"
bit of muscle I picked up on the way through, you know.
Muscle.
I see. Well, I should probably let you know that if you have any Electrum, you may want to sell right now before you know it's.
For no particular reason.
I'll check what I have and
It's
see
kind of
how
at
I
the
go.
peak right now.
I see.
If you have any of the images that we sell that you imagine in your head as well, you may want to sell those.
Yeah, well,
I'll get these wood boards down for you. She takes out a crowbar she has behind the desk and just starts
Jesus.
like breaks it open. You notice doing this that she has like very large muscles. It seems like she's also part bodyguard to keep people out of here.
I would like to place 9 silver on the table.
She picks it up and she's like, "Oh, 9 silver. This is 213 Electrum you now have. You can add that to your inventory."
It isn't gold.
That's
your
fine.
inventory.
She just kind of puts it in her pocket.
And how much was it again?
216.
200. That's 2. And where do I keep this again?
You just have it now.
Thank you.
I mean, Electrum is a currency every D&D player uses constantly, so.
Ooh. We should probably cover our mouths. Isn't this place fucking diseased?
No.
Walking
No,
in
what
there,
makes
you are kind of hit with like a bit of a stench of decay, like a corpse-like smell in the air. It also like a kind of sort of a vomity smell, like how the streets are. This room is kind of like trashed, and you can tell that a bunch of stuff was like shoved up against the door to kind of like block it, push some stuff out of the way and like navigate. There's like broken bottles, broken crates, but some like candles lit up in the room. And you see across the way blood that kind of like leads up a staircase up. There's also like cobwebs around and a thick layer of dust in there. As you guys like push things around, it like goes up and almost makes it hard to like see around the room. The lady starts closing the door and boarding it back up again. She's like, "All right, good luck in there. Knock 3 times if you want out."
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
Oh, it's a big room.
There's a lot of
It's a
there's
big
a
stain
lot
as
of
well.
blood.
There's a lot of blood around here.
Does this bottle have any wine in it?
It doesn't seem like anything is really like in here. There's no like supplies or anything. It's just kind of like empty boxes, like broken pieces of wood. You actually see looking around, there's like a hole in the ceiling, and it's almost like it's like caving in currently.
Oh, okay.
Can I investigate these stairs, which I assume are falling apart?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make an investigation check.
So if I feel like just stepping on them is probably going to be a bad idea.
Why would you assume that with the big blood splatter beside you?
20. It
20.
seems foundationally this tower is intact. I mean, there's like it's pretty decrepit and stuff, but it's been standing for long enough. It doesn't really seem like it's going to really collapse unless there's like something major that happens within it, you know. A lot of the stone structure is chipping and kind of cracking, but it seems relatively structurally sound. It's mostly just like the ceiling for you right now, like the floors of the upper levels, the wood that's kind of rotting and collapsing in.
Obviously, you mentioned that it smells like death. See if it's the kind of stench that would make us sick. Like actually be diseased in the air.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
8.
Not really something you can sort of tell just by smell. It just kind of smells like how you've like smelled before, probably like old like dead bodies and like rotting like decay. You can't really tell if it's like something that you can get like sick from, like airborne pathogen or something like that. But Shello does not really have a concept of miasma theory, the ins and outs of it.
Well, that sounds good.
Did you want to go first, Mherren?
Sure.
I mean, I can probably go. I have my shield.
It's fine.
I am the muscle.
Just stay close.
Guys, I can't see anything in here.
Imagine hiring dark vision.
I guess it's probably good I didn't go first.
That was incredibly selfish of you.
I've not had it for ages. No, I finally have it. It's useful.
I guess
I had it
I'll
this whole time.
I'll use a lantern or something.
Second floor, you're seeing like more like decoration stuff. Like there's a globe on a table in front of you. It still seems like pretty trashed and like kind of like ransacked. You can see that there's like holes in the floor and stuff, so you guys kind of watch your footing as you go through. Around the corner, there's like a wall there, and there's a big hole in the floor, like between like the two walls in the hallway there, like that falls down into the floor below.
Be careful. Oh, this is tricky.
Not really. I mean, just jump over it.
How far?
Both of us gonna use Misty Step.
How far can we jump?
Aaron's just gonna jump.
Mherren, go ahead and make a athletics check at advantage.
Good thing she doesn't skip leg day.
If we fall down the hole, we
Holy
die.
Whoa.
27.
Mherren can perfectly leap across to the other side as Balthazar opts for just teleporting to the other side.
He ain't as spry as he used to be.
On the other side, you two see this like waiting
He's
room
like 10 years
area
older than him.
where there's like some chairs set up, but they seem like almost burnt and like destroyed. You also see there's like kegs, but it seems like from just looking at them, they're like old. There's like some mold formed around them in parts. However, on the other side of the wall you're hearing like some wet squelching noises.
Ew. Is it alluring or is it like gross?
That's all he's giving you.
Just kind of happening in a steady rhythm and just like
Oh! Damn! Did you
Gross.
practice
That's
that?
Awful.
No.
I really hate that.
Excuse me, Rock Lady, you will want to mind your step up forward. It seems everyone is
know.
leaping.
I'm a little nervous. I can't see anything on the other side, so that's fun.
If I could stand closer to the edge, perhaps hold my fiery stick.
I guess I'm going to try to jump to like a part where that looks both stable but like close enough that I don't fucking die.
go ahead and make a athletics check at advantage.
12 twice.
That's
you're able
not
to
a
jump
shame.
across. You kind of like land on like the ledge of it, and you like almost start falling back from the weight of your armor. But then you manage to pull yourself forward, and it's kind of a close call.
I'm gonna jump over.
Okay, go ahead and make a athletics check at advantage, Shello. It's
I wanna
not
see a float.
it's not a big hole, which is why you guys are all getting advantage.
15.
Yeah, Shello, you're able to swiftly jump across better than Pebble did, her armor weighing her down. You just nimbly land on the other side. Shello, for clarification, did you take out a torch or a lantern?
I think I'm holding a torch.
So that should
I'm a bit dim.
light things up a
That's okay.
little bit more.
Oh, that's so much better.
My God.
Holy shit, I could see like the whole room I'm in now.
This carpet on the ground, does it look like it's just withered away, or does it look like it's been charred or anything like that?
Make a investigation check. I'll give you advantage,
Sure.
actually.
Put on your sleuthing cap.
Investigation. First one is a 13, then a 8. So 13.
It does look like edges of it are kind of burnt. It also just kind of seems like torn and tattered. But it does seem like possibly some kind of like fire was involved.
Let us continue our investigation.
Pebble, as you step right there, the squelching kind of stops. And you
Oh, no.
see in the darkness is a
Creature.
foot and a leg, a blood smear coming from it in the direction of the stairs.
God.
The body is mostly in the shadows, however, as the warm light from Shello's torch doesn't quite bend around the corner well enough, and that's when the body suddenly gets dragged further into the dark. And I'm gonna need an initiative order here.
Oh boy.
Mm.
I feel like
Yippee.
4!
11.
Oh my god.
Pebble has a tendency of walking ahead in dungeons. And it's especially
Well-
bad when your only source of light is on the other side of the room.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I can
being
only
careful.
see a leg.
I can see Peanut pausing it all the time, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna walk ahead this time.
Well,
I'm also trying
I
to
was getting
fucking care.
bored. Didn't want to look at a rug anymore.
You hear shifting within the shadows.
Guys, there's something up ahead. There's a leg. I
A
think-
leg.
like a body leg, like a dead one.
Like food.
No, it looks like a dead body, and there's something moving next to it.
Perhaps it is dinner.
Well, Shello, could you come a little closer with your torch?
Yeah, I'll scooch over a little.
Hunched on the
Hello.
ground, hovering over this dead body, is another corpse, but this one seems to be animated, living in some way. Its hands in this dead body's back, pulling out organs and shoving them into its mouth, but its eyes are at Pebble, and that it kind of drops the organs it's feasting on as the light kind of goes over its face. It has a hunger on its face as it begins getting up, blood and fleshy gore dripping off of it, mouth almost like moving as if it's like ready to bite into something. It's just kind of
Yes. Gang, it would appear we have stumbled across someone who is eating their dinner. Like, I don't really want to be in line of sight of this thing. But also I need to supply light. I will cast Hideous Laughter on it.
your spell seems to have no effect.
I'm gonna peer forward just a little bit and see what's going on.
Okay,
Oh.
getting over and peeking around the corner. Yeah, you see this zombie.
I was looking for my spells. I was supposed to speak with the dead. I'm like, maybe I could have a chat with him.
Oh my god.
Ask him how it tastes.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I really don't feel safe using anything to do with fire in this area.
I wonder
It's
why.
like,
You've never
Well-
not felt safe to use fire.
corpses give off gases, so
Cello is
we
usually
don't want
bored.
we don't want the.
So do humongous wooden buildings.
Well,
They
this
don't
is
give a
stone.
fuck.
We're fine.
Well, no, my point is that
Um,
you blew up a wooden building before.
It was worth it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use magic missile at a 3rd level then. Ooh, 4. So 2 additional darts. So it is 5 darts.
What's 4 times 5?
Are we allowed calculators?
You shoot these missiles into it, and its mouth just like agape, staring at you, eyes just lifeless. But these missiles like blow into its neck and like knock its head back onto the ground.
Ooh. Ah. Oh.
And you see its head like roll over and start like rolling towards you, and where you shot it, these like black almost like bubbles begin forming at like the wounds, almost like blood congealing, but like black sludge surrounding it. Doing anything else, Balthazar?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up. I think it's a very yeah.
Hey, Pebble, what are you doing?
Saunter up to this silly little feller.
Oh, I wouldn't get close.
Bitch,
I am going to use divine and Just Divine Smite. And I am going to attack it with my longsword. Okay, how's a 9?
A 9. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, hell yeah. So the normal damage is 10, and the Divine Smite is here, 17. So I dealt 27 damage.
The radiant magic like blows a layer of flesh off of it, and the body just kind of like crumbles onto the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna attack its head. Oh, okay. How does an 8 hit? It's a natural 1.
You like actually almost hit it. 8 is its armor class, so you hit onto its head, but it seems that your sword just kind of gets lodged into it, and it's like rapidly biting towards you as your sword is just kind of like stuck in it, kind of like wagging it, trying to get it off. Then it like flies up and lands onto you and is gonna start trying to bite at you.
Pebble's gonna screech.
Oh, nice.
But just can't get past your armor to a spot of skin, and the head just kind of like falls back on the ground, trying to like roll at your feet. Is a 17 hit?
No.
Still unable to latch its jaw onto your feet. That brings us to Mherren.
Oh, interesting. You could have Spartan kicked the head. It would have been so much cooler.
True.
Yeah, Mherren's gonna get close. Not too close, okay. I am gonna smack it with my halberd, though. Which cannot miss. Because what's its AC is 8?
AC is 8, yeah.
My addition is 9.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Well, what if you
So
rolled a
let's
negative
see what
5?
I get. That's not a thing.
Wow.
Rolled a 3 and got a 12.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah? Okay, wonderful.
Since this is undead, I believe your blessed halberd does additional damage as well.
It would do additional damage, yes. So, 16 normal damage and 6 radiant damage.
Okay, how do you want to dispose of this head rolling around Pebble's feet then?
Not splitting the whole thing in half, but splitting the top of the skull in half. She's just gonna shake her halberd, it kind of gets stuck. She starts shaking it, and it just plops right down the hole through the floor.
Yeah, with that, you hear a kind of the sound of like almost like a watermelon bursting as the head falls down this hole to the floor below. The rest of the body looking fully lifeless. Was lifeless before technically, but now it's unmoving. Body looks like it's dressed and has equipment similar to like the town guard. Just having like basic weaponry and such.
You mean the one that was a zombie or the dead one?
The dead person that the
Right.
zombie was eating.
Was it freshly dead? Can I check that?
Make a survival check or medicine check.
I got a 11. I got a 1.
It doesn't look freshly dead, but you can't get a read on how long it's been dead.
Would it bleed regular blood?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be have that sort of like weird effect to it. It just seems like a normal dead body.
Okay. There is some sort of spooky creature, and we have dispatched of it. And that seems to be all the spooky creatures, and now we can carry on. Or carrion.
Yep. So,
We're
I
carrying
get
something.
It. I get it.
I'll nudge Balthazar.
What are we carrying?
Nothing. I was making light of the situation, much like this
Oh, okay.
torch.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll walk in step with Pebble so that they don't
Wait,
get lost.
Did anyone loot the body?
Nope.
Can I loot the corpse that has like a backpack? As that's probably better to have.
Yeah,
Any
make
loot on it?
an investigation check.
But I don't think the zombie will have much on it. 23.
There's like some pretty basic supplies like rope, some rations are like kind of moldy. It's like bread.
Yeah.
There's like basic dagger, basic sword. You find like 62 gold. and
Okay.
7 copper.
I'll take the rope because I don't think I have rope on me at the moment. I might have used it.
Ooh.
Going to the next floor, you see like some books knocked around, cobwebs on them. You also see some blood kind of rounding the corner.
That's good.
Corner's bleeding. Well, let's see if there's like any like spell
shit.
tomes or anything like that in them.
Yeah, make a Arcana check.
Yeah, it's a 26. Sorry, where are these fucking rolls when I need them?
It does seem like these are books on the arcane. It seems like these books aren't anything special though. Like as a teacher, you would know that these books are just kind of like basic things like people put on their shelves to like fill space, you know. It's like a table book,
Yeah.
basically. Nothing really insightful about it. It seems you're still in part of the building where this is just kind of set up for decorations, not really much practical use to these. Like there's a book on like enchantment spells with the cover is like nicely embroidered with like some yellow thread to read out enchantments. There's another one with like red thread that says evocation on it, but you're not getting like any actual valuable information from like within them.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
see
no, yeah.
that catches your eye?
Not too much. They're very basic books. Like you're sort of light reading. Think of it like, you know, you're in like a waiting room to see like anyone. Like those sort of books, nothing too important.
Well, I'm waiting in this room for people to move. I will perhaps take one of the fancier looking ones, the one that was gold.
I still can't see what's around this corner.
Do we-
To be frank.
Do
It
we
was
hear
fine.
anything?
Good perception check, actually.
Okay. 8.
You don't currently hear anything around the corner.
Okay. I'll take another step. Does it? Oh, hello.
Yep, rounding
this
the
carpet-
corner, showing the light shining this part of the hallway. You see dead body, blood across the hall. Body is like propped up against the wall. Looks to be lifeless from where you are.
That's good. Does the carpet have once again fire or any marks of a specific wear?
Make an investigation check.
15.
It seems like a struggle happened like on this carpet and it got just like hit in like the crossfire and such.
Like anything when
crossfire.
Balthazar's around?
See if he has any goods.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
13.
This person looks like they're in just sort of like normal-ish clothing. You do find like a normal dagger and like you get 14 silver from him. That seems to be really all he has.
Big money. I'm recouping my savings in Electrum. How'd he die? Can I tell?
Make a medicine check.
3.
Hard to tell. You just see like bruises, cuts on the body. Seeing the like barricades and stuff around, it seems like there was a struggle that happened here with like multiple people, but you can't tell how this person like specifically died.
It would seem that this spiky, a wooden creature must have attacked this man and hit him against the wall. And then I guess I'll continue. Maybe inspect the wood.
Broken as if it was like bludgeoned. You also see like some cuts in it, like from possibly like a bladed weapon hitting it and such. There's parts of it that seem like a little bit like torched from like some sort of flame. But go ahead and make a investigation check.
Okay. 3.
I'll say it seems like the barricades were made from like to protect the people from the direction that you guys are, from attackers on the other side.
Oh, from people further up the tower.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, rounding this corner, you see like another body like curled up in the corner, like guts splayed out and like splattered onto the ground. This person also seems to be wearing like stuff the guards in this town wear.
That sounds good. This barrel.
Mm.
Is there anything in it? Can I try and roll it? See if I can feel any liquid in it?
Yeah, make a investigation check.
17.
Stuff inside of it, not liquid, but it seems like it's like filled with something. Like something solid.
Okay.
Multiple things.
If you would like to go ahead of me, Rock Lady.
Oh, okay.
There are increasingly more things made of wood.
I'm going to
Rounding
check
the
this.
corner
Oh,
now, you
hello.
see there's more barricades and such, but on the other side is another corpse wandering around. But hearing your speaking, kind of walking up, it kind of like tilts its head back and notices you and begins slowly opening its mouth, turning around, arms out, slowly walking in your direction.
Can I tell if it's friendly?
Well,
might
I'm
be
gonna
looking for
have
both.
all of you roll initiative again.
So probably not friendly.
That's a
Nat 20, baby.
7.
Woo.
We'll start with Pebble, since she's kind of the first one to notice this. This zombie turning around, noticing your all's presence. It seems like it was just kind of wandering around, doing nothing. Maybe looking for its next meal among the bodies and stuff. And it seems like it thinks it's found something in you.
Oh, I'm made of
Perhaps
rocks.
Delicious.
Please don't eat me. I'm rocks.
Perhaps it is here to eat the wood.
Crunchy.
Hopefully, it's eating wood and not rocks.
As you do that,
God damn it.
you get up to right here, and from cracks in the wall, black slime like shoots out onto you, and you get kind of like stuck to it as it begins to start to hurt a little bit.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well that sort of fucks up my plan a little bit.
What? You didn't
My-
want to get sucked into the goop?
No, not really. It's not typically something I look forward to in my day to day.
It deals 28 acid damage to you.
Oh, 20?
28.
28?
28.
God damn. Dude, Jesus.
just straight
Is your
damage.
armor non-magical?
Yes.
You take a -1 penalty to AC.
Forever?
It seems to start corroding into your armor, dissolving it, and going
Interesting.
through that into your skin, and damaging you. Now, Pebble, what are you doing?
Well, I'm a little bit offended. Am I able to like swing my arms at this guy?
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to use just a normal, regular attack on this guy with my long sword. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic news. How's 10 damage sound?
It's like a big black, wet kind of slime thing that's kind of like moving, stuck to like the walls and ceiling, just kind of like gooping around. And you slice into it, cutting through the slime a bit. Hard to tell how much damage you're like really doing, because this is just like a amorphous blob, but you seem to injure it.
I see. Okay, well then I'll do it again if that works. You know, if it ain't broke. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, but sorry. Before you do that, you do take 7 acid damage from cutting
Jesus.
into it in too close
Fuck,
proximity.
dude.
It like splashes
Okay.
up onto your skin.
So
do
I'm
you want to
gonna just-
attack again?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Then 25 does hit.
Okay. 8 damage.
Slashing in again, more acid splashes up onto you. Take 8 more acid damage.
That's okay. It'll buff.
Mm,
All right. And then I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Balthazar, you have no idea anything's going on. What are you doing?
So I would normally just be like, oh, they've moved ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go move over to Mherren and see what's going on.
Once you get there, you hear some like metal armor clanking around and some like slicing.
What's going on?
Oh my fucking
Nothing
God.
good.
Was that it for you, Balthazar?
Yeah.
This zombie now is going to start like waddling up. It's readying to like bite at any living thing it sees. It's just a Mherren.
Well, obviously, hearing the noises, she's just gonna waltz up.
Hello, Mherren.
Just step around this. Okay.
Okay.
I can only see part of that, but I'm not sure I like what I'm seeing. That's
Is it
fine.
bad?
But it's not good. How big is this freakazoid?
The black pudding it takes up 4x4 spaces, so it's basically covering
like,
like
tall,
the
I
entire
mean.
hall. It's covered.
Okay.
It goes up to like the ceiling.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Well, I'm rethinking. I don't trust this slime man. I'm just nervous about throwing something at it and then it just consumes it, you know?
We can always get
So,
it back after we kill it.
You don't know that.
True. Very, very good point.
I'm gonna form of dread. What's my temp HP? 8? That's pretty good. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Oh, that's rough. 12.
12 does hit.
Oh shit, nice. Well, I guess it is everywhere.
Kind of seems hard to miss, yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
And nice 1 damage. There we go.
Stop. You didn't stop saying it. Stop. Stop saying it like that. You guys suck.
Nice.
You guys suck so
I
bad.
like not having to type as much.
I hate you.
It's so good. You're doing great.
Shut up. Go to the next person's fucking turn. I have nothing else I can do.
Shello, what are you doing?
I believe the previous goopy black creature that I had seen before may have been similar to this creature before us. It is either not keen of or hurt by sunlight.
Oh.
I do not carry a son with me,
Do you have a daughter?
perhaps.
Both
Oh my
like
God,
it's a glint
called
of like
pudding.
both like it's like a glint of like excitement from the like idea of like a fireball.
I don't know if it's specifically sunlight or just light. But also I don't know if I can get close enough to it because everyone else is already ganged up near it.
I'm not.
Well, the other two potential spaces are taken.
You could shove Pebble out of the way.
I can't do that. You're grabbed
Mm.
by the thing.
True.
I'm also big in rocks.
Yes. Can I cast Prestidigitation to make like sparks of light?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Insight. Cool, 6.
You see no change to this thing.
Okay. Perhaps I was wrong.
It's better than continuing to hack at it.
And get burnt.
Well, that was your decision.
Oh, I know. I'm just looking for better ones.
You can make better decisions on your own time. I'll just head back over here so that I'm lighting up Balthazar as well. I'll heal Pebble
Yay!
for a grand total of 12 health.
What is the DC for your sanctuary, Pebble?
Wisdom 14.
Okay, what happens on a fail? Okay, it tries to shoot a pseudopod of corrosive slime at you, but it like instead goes goes like around you and like sticks to like the ground and retracts back in, seemingly unable to get at you. And it is now your turn, Pebble.
This fool.
Okay, I'm going to use Shining Smite, and I'm going to attack this silly little guy. I'm going to use my longsword to do so. Does a 24 hit?
24 does hit.
Yes! I already knew it hit. I just like the thrill of it. Okay, a 7, and then it deals 5 extra damage, and then, wow, that's the lowest I think I could have rolled. And then on top of that, it sheds a bright light. The target sheds a bright light in a 5-foot radius. Attacks against it have advantage, and it can't benefit from the invisible condition.
As you slice into it, you like cut through it, and it seems that the part you cut through isn't reattaching, and it has now been cut into 2 distinct piles of slime. And you're also beginning to be unsure if your slashing damage is actually doing any damage to it.
Damn it. Did it look like the radiant damage did anything?
It looks like, yeah, it like burnt some of the slime on it.
Intriguing.
Doing anything else?
I would attack again, but I is not doing anything. Fuck. I guess not.
I'm gonna go around the corner.
No.
Oh, Ludge.
Oh, hey, Balthazar. Thanks for finally
Hey.
joining us.
Okay, it seems like you got this handled.
Wait, no. Balthazar, I'm so goopy right now.
God. Well, I'd tell you to stand back, but I think you're a bit occupied.
Yeah, I can't do anything to basically help these guys. They're in the way. More so Pebble than Mherren.
Can't do
Mherren's pretty
anything?
far.
Yeah, that,
I mean, I
that
can
can't
shoot
be
wizard.
true.
I can do something.
The most options of things to do, probably.
If you
out of
fireball, I
anywhere.
am choosing to die.
You could put a fireball right in the middle of all the party.
I don't think I can get it from like so in the middle of all of us.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys have been hit with stuff like acid. Would you say it's fairly cold in here?
It's a bit chilly in here. As you've been going north, it's been getting colder, and there's like some cracks and holes in the wall, and it's a bit like drafty in here. Yeah.
Ice ball.
I don't have ice ball. I have chromatic orb, which I can use with frost. Cold damage, sorry. I could chromatic orbit for actually because there's 2 targets. Would magic missile be better? We can do 6 darts at level 4, 3 each. That might be the player. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll cast 4th level magic missile. Best damage possible, 5. So 15 into each.
All right. These missiles begin blasting into these and like shooting holes into it. Slime is like splattering onto the zombie behind it.
Oh, nice.
Kind of burning some holes into that zombie. There's a lot less slime that is moving than when you guys started. So it's visibly getting weaker. The zombie's gonna take a step forward, tries to swipe at you, and it like burns some of its fingers off from the slime in between you two.
Fuck.
That sounds good.
I just don't know what to do here. Why were we thinking frost? Like, ice magic.
That was just to like stop it, because it's
Yeah.
To slow it down.
Yeah, because it's a liquid, but it isn't acid as well, so frost wouldn't do anything.
It's
That's what I was trying. I was
trying to
stupid.
I was
No,
trying to see
wait.
if like the room was warm, because if it was warm, frost might have done something if it likes warm areas, but because it's a bit of a cooler area, it means that the cold probably wouldn't have affected it.
It does make sense, because it's like a goopy liquid thing. If you freeze it, it's not going to move. It'll become solid or brittle.
I haven't done science since the 9th grade because I got pulled out of science.
Balthazar's a science?
I mean, magic's just science we don't know about.
Magic is just science that doesn't exist.
What? There's magic in the world.
That's religion.
There's
Have you
no
never-
fucking.
Have you never been to a magic show? What the fuck?
Wait, Aaron, did you just say that's religion?
Is there a reason fire wouldn't work?
You know,
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. A Arcana. Please don't be horrendous. Okay, well, fuck you.
Hard to tell because you haven't seen any flame used on it, so you know that the sparks Shello made didn't do anything, but that was just prestidigitation, so you can't really be sure.
Does Pebble still have Sanctuary on?
No.
Sick. Why do you have to be so close to these creatures? Why do you have
Me?
to do that? Yes.
So I can
can't
attack
do something
them.
without hurting you. Well, fuck, I guess can I throw the javelin of lightning at the zombie and will it hit the ooze?
Attacking between something else, I believe, adds 5 days.
Because it's technically behind cover.
Oh, I'll still try it, I guess. 14.
14 does hit. Mherren, you like throw this javelin like the in between parts of the slime are like sticking to the walls and stuff, like in between the hole in it, and it lodges into the zombie, lighting up with electricity. It seems that the electricity zaps into the slime and does not actually do any damage to it.
Okay. 17 damage to the zombie.
Yeah, this hits into like the zombie's chest and like lights up with electricity. You see its like skeleton and stuff, like a cartoon, falls to the ground, dead.
Oh. Does it smell good?
It smells like its brains like exploded in its head from getting shocked, and you just see like leaking and this stench of death.
That's good. Like barbecue.
Then I guess I'll just halberd the ooze again. Or I haven't tried the halberd, I guess. Even though it's slashing damage, I don't know. 10 for damage.
Slashing into it, it seems cutting the slime is not doing anything really damage wise.
Yeah, I figured.
There's
I literally could not have done anything else.
there was nothing else because it was a blessed halberd. No.
This is not undead.
Ooze and undead at all?
Okay.
Yeah.
Shello, what are you doing?
I cast shatter. I like to shatter just at the second level.
They both save.
7 damage to each.
What's the damage type?
Thunder.
This shatters behind them, blowing slime around the place. Not enough onto Pebble or Mherren to like do damage to them or anything, but they do get splashed with a little bit of this corrosive slime. These two things seem like they're hanging on by like small little strands and stuff. They seem very, very injured.
I guess I want to heal Pebble again because
Yeah.
I took a shitload of damage earlier. Just a little though. Just the minimum roll 4.
The black pudding now. Split into 2. The one by Pebble is just going to shoot out some pseudopods, try to attack her again. That one misses. The other one is going to squirm up to Mherren. Gonna do the same thing to Mherren. Is a 13 hit.
No.
Both in the reduced state of less slime, unable to hit either of you. Pebble, it is your turn.
Yay! Okay. What should I do though is the fun question, because I don't want to use all of my spell slots. This is a rhetorical question. I'm just talking out loud. I don't want to use all of my spell slots on like the 3rd floor of the dungeon. But I don't really know how to damage this thing without using Divine Smite. So that's a little bit fun.
That is kind of fun.
I was being facetious. It's not very fun. God damn, I don't know. Mherren, how beat up are you looking? Have you
I've not taken damage.
none at all? God damn. Okay. I'm bad at keeping track of who has been damaged besides Pebble. That's
Well, you are the only one that has been damaged because
Oh.
you walked into the ooze.
Well, I didn't know there was ooze there, motherfucker. It sneak attacked.
Well,
me.
you still walked into the ooze.
Okay, I don't really know how to get out of this besides using another spell slot. And even then, I can only attack one of the two little goops. So, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna use. I'm gonna use Shining Smite. But first, I will attack with Longsword on the bottom one. Does a 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Okay, that's 6 normal damage. Although I don't think it matters. And Shining Smite is 7 extra damage, radiant damage.
Okay, this thing lights up with radiant damage and just dissolves the rest of the slime away.
Yeah.
And is defeated.
Okay, well, I guess can't I? Wait, hold on. I can also use Divine Smite
However,
as well.
you do take 6 acid damage,
God damn, I forgot about
and
that.
your AC is reduced by 1.
God damn.
Yeah, more of your armor starts to dissolve from this attack in close proximity.
I'm going to. I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna attack the top guy again because it'll just deal damage to me and nothing else. So I guess I'm done. My turn.
Alright, Balthazar, on to you.
I'm just gonna use a first level magic missile on it. 6.
Okay. How do you want to finish
It's not great
this?
damage. Fuck it. Maybe go kaboof. Just making a splat.
Yeah, 3 missiles shoot into this like big bubble of ooze, and then it just starts like bubbling more, and then just like bursts and eated.
Yippee!
Oh, thank God.
I meant to keep the initiative last time, but I accidentally ended the combat, so I'm gonna keep this initiative for the whole dungeon.
Cool.
But you guys do not see any visible threat currently.
Thank
Mhm.
fuck.
Sweet.
Is there still like a pile of goop, or did he just get fully eviscerated?
Yeah, there's some remnants of the slime all around the place.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend touching that stuff with any bare skin, so be careful.
Yeah, kind of a little bit past that point. She's like feeling where she got burnt and sort of wincing.
What's everyone's passive perception?
My passive perception is 10.
12.
11.
13.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I hate it so much.
Anything interesting about this little folk?
Make an investigation check on the zombie.
On it, boss. How's a 12?
The zombie is like wearing like no clothes except like a loincloth. Doesn't seem like it has really anything on it. You see some like handcuffs and like chains on its like wrists and ankles that are like sizzled off.
Looks like this guy got gooped too.
What was the highest perception? 13?
Yeah.
Around the corner, whoever had that passive perception, you hear some kind
Goes me.
of you hear what sounds like movement of some kind, like some soft kind of grinding on the ground. And kind of like on the wall around the corner.
Are the rest of you lazy bones joining us?
Oh.
Very well.
As you guys start turning the corner,
I saw
you
the flash.
see a
I think there might be an enemy.
very
might be.
large creature kind of like against the wall, kind of like looking over, peering over to like looks like it's like readying an attack for you guys to turn the corner, but you did it too wide, so you just kind of like lock eyes with it as it like has its like claw up in the air, and seeing you, it just like takes a couple step backwards back into the shadows.
Oh, you were meant to see that. I wasn't ready.
Does anyone else want to go ahead first?
What do you mean? Of course.
Oh,
There are boxes.
that's cool. It's just I can't really see. I don't have a light.
If you
I hope
say
everyone
so.
else sees the big red outline.
Wait, I don't see a big red out.
Very
Oh,
happy
I
that
I
Pebble
can't
is
see.
Pebble is still moving ahead of the light source. By the way.
Yeah.
I can't see. I can see a red outline now. And
Pebble, as you take a
wait,
step forward, a claw goes around the corner and just hits you right into the face.
crazy, bro.
Goodness
It's okay, I'm
Crazy
wrong.
that you saw him try that and then still went up
You
at the
guys-
corner.
I need you to all shush your mouths, okay?
No more talking for me.
Pebble, you take
guys are so
you take 10 slashing damage, 3 poison damage for a total of 13.
Dude, that's awesome! I love this game! Wow!
You're the one who did it. Nope, you're not allowed to complain.
Let me complain.
Nope.
I will
No,
complain all I want.
you do the stupid shit that gets you hurt.
You guys are so mean.
Shello, what are you doing as you just see Pebble get like slashed at as soon as she turns the corner?
Rock Lady, are you all right?
I'm being attacked by something. I don't know what though.
Befallen quite an injury.
Lighting it up with light, you see a giant like green troll oozing like black liquid, a bunch of cuts and like boils on its body.
Hello, friend. I see you have met Rock Lady.
It just like grunts at you.
Grunts at me in the sense that it can't respond or that it doesn't want to.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Make an insight check.
Okay. 20, a dirty 20.
Seems like it doesn't understand your language.
Okay. Okay, I'll use telepathy. And say, I see you have met Rock Lady. And you are?
It says to you in a language you don't understand, just like a very guttural sound.
It is very good to meet you.
Sounds like a
to,
fucking.
It's like,
yes, it would seem that way. We are investigating this area. There seems to be a lot of ooze and such, and you seem to have a lot of ooze. Perhaps we could help you?
I mean, you can make a persuasion check.
Can I?
Sure.
Sweet. 22.
Yeah, it seems uncaring.
Oh, maybe he needs something to care about. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay.
That's Wisdom 14.
Ooh, it rolls a 4.
How
So,
clear.
what joke do you say in its head so it can understand?
Shit. Could someone help me workshop something real quick?
Yeah, do something about poop. That always gets a good laugh.
Okay. Yo, mama, so poopy. She reminds me of the corpses which we just passed.
Dude, holy shit!
Starts like laughing. Doing anything else, Shello?
I just have bonus actions, so I will pardon me. I'll probably give inspiration to Pebble.
Then that would bring us to Pebble's turn then.
Good luck.
This guy is not pleasant, and I kind of just want to stab him in his big tummy. But I don't know. I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna aim for his big tummy.
His tummy butt.
Yeah, does a 20 hit?
A 20. You have advantage, so go ahead and roll again.
Dude, freak yeah. Does a 22 hit?
Both of those would hit. Yeah.
Dude, freak yeah. How's a 5? Does that damage him?
Yeah, you cut into him. A cut forms on its stomach, and this black liquid shoots out onto your face.
Damn it, dude. I keep getting gooped without fail. I swear to God, half of these goddamn sessions I'm just getting gooped on the entire time.
Maybe you probably shouldn't move ahead then.
This is like the 5th session in a row that I've been just completely and utterly gooped from every direction, and I swear to God.
Goop all over your
Okay.
face. You
You
take
do it to
5.
yourself.
You take 5 poison damage.
God damn!
Hey, at least it didn't take away a point of AC.
Yeah, true. Thank fuck. I don't want to attack again because I'm getting a little bit nervous about my health, so I'm going to okay, well, as long as he's still laughing, I'm just gonna I'll be fine. That's my turn.
He's laughing. I will say he's laughing at you, not with you.
What? Actually?
Yeah.
Balthazar, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go see what all the huffufus is about.
Huffufus.
Oh, there's a creature. I'd sure hate to get close to that one. It looks gross. It looks like there's ooze coming out of it. I'm gonna use a chromatic orb with fire damage at the 3rd level.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be
looks-
able to bank it off the wall. Get like a throwing axe or something.
Flick it like a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd probably miss anyway.
You try to throw a fireball of chromatic orb at this thing, but it like rolls at Pebble getting splashed at just the right time that the chromatic orb hits into the ground. However, Balthazar, can you make a history check real quick?
Ooh, I like history. That's a fucking 9.
Natural
I got a
one.
fucking that one.
You recognize this as a troll. You're from an area in the north, the Mordrum Gate, where there are trolls and giants, but you're not getting any really information out of just seeing it. You're doing anything else?
Well, I'm gonna back up against the wall. I don't want to get too close to this thing.
Okay, Mherren, it's your turn.
I'm still mostly body blocked here, so I guess I'm going to step into the spot that Balthazar just left. So I can
You're
do Eldritch Blast. It's a 19 hit.
That does hit.
I am not rolling good damage rolls. 3 damage.
You shoot this Eldritch Blast into its stomach. Another wound appears, and more black ooze splashes up into Pebble's face right after she wiped the
Dude, goddamn.
some of it off.
God fucking damn. I just can't
I was
catch
kind
a
of
fucking
hoping
break,
that's
can
where
I?
it would go.
Yeah, you were fucking hoping, yeah.
Pebble, you take 12 poison damage.
God damn, dude. Seriously?
Sorry. Sorry.
As this time you weren't expecting it, your eyes covered in sludge, you wipe it off, mouth open, because Pebble's a mouth breather, it just goes right into your gullet.
That is not true.
Canon,
You're inventing.
canon.
That's not canon. That is not canon.
Doing anything else,
Uh,
Mherren?
Pebble
mixed
is
up
a
here.
proud nose.
Mherren's gonna step back again so that maybe Pebble wants to run.
It makes another.
But that's it.
It failed its wisdom save.
Right.
So on its turn, it's gonna make another wisdom. This time it succeeds, so finally it stops laughing, picks itself back up, starts looking intimidatingly down at Pebble. This brings us to Shello's turn.
Shello probably doesn't want to be next in line to get hit with a spray of ooze. I guess I'll just go back a step and cast Vicious Mockery on it. Can I say the same thing as before? Your mom is so poopy.
Yeah, it fails.
Okay. This is 2d4. Sweet, 4. I might give Bardic Inspiration to Mherren in hopes that we can make something happen. Or Balthazar, because he tried his funny ball.
Ah,
Cool, dude. I'm gonna use Lay on Hands Pool and heal myself because I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna heal myself for 20 damage. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna twiddle my fingers and wait for Balthazar's turn.
oh, okay. Also, it's your turn.
Okay, yippee.
I hope you hit it with something physical and it splashes on Pebble again.
No, please, God, no.
You could move out of the way.
I need to
Yeah, you-
disengage, and I needed to heal myself.
Yeah, you can
with
do
my
that.
action.
Well, funnily enough, if you
I needed
disengage and
to
get far enough away from it, you can then have
Guys,
time to heal.
guys. I don't want to hear
Also,
it.
what are you doing?
I'm going to let's have a look here. That could work. No, it couldn't. Do you know what? I'm gonna try another chromatic orb. This time at a 3rd level.
Okay. What damage type?
I'm gonna go fire.
Okay.
That's better. 18.
18 does hit.
That's not great, but an 8.
Fire lands into this thing, scorching its body as it opens up another wound. More black splashes onto Pebble, doing 12 poison damage.
Jesus. Guys, be so for real. Why is there?
I mean,
like,
there is a way to avoid taking damage here.
Don't you have a shield as well?
I have a shield, but my armor class is so disgustingly low right now. Because wait, no, this is ignoring armor class. You have a.
Yep.
So it ignores armor class.
Just if you're within 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's really.
However, the scorched
guys.
wound, it seems that its other wounds you notice were like closing shortly after it cut into it. However, the fire one, the skin isn't reconnecting. The wound is like staying open, and there's still some like black ooze like leaking out of that like blood just like onto the floor.
There you go.
Okay, I was AFK for a sec there. Why did you not disengage and move away, Pebble?
because I didn't disengage and move away because I was healing. I used my action to heal, so I couldn't use an action to disengage.
Why would you not get away first so that you don't take more damage? Your healing's
Scally,
gonna be
Scally, do you
rendered
have healing
useless.
potions?
Yeah.
You can disengage and use a healing potion all in one turn.
Ah, you guy.
Because using a healing potion yourself is a bonus. Because I can't heal you.
We're learning.
I know.
It's alright.
But if I
This is
attack the
great.
thing, it's going to hurt you more.
Everything's a learning experience.
Learning.
Mherren, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay. 12.
It seems like Pebble, she is very hurt, but it doesn't seem like she'll go down from getting a hit again. From at least the poison splash, you don't know how strong this thing is just like hitting, and it does go after you.
Yeah. You've put us in a terrible bind here.
Maybe we could strike a deal. Maybe this troll is a man of
I
commerce.
don't think so.
And reason. Perhaps he wants to go to.
Well, maybe
Dragon Deez
maybe I
Dice
can do
shop.
something. You'll be very lucky if I can do this something. I'm gonna probably kill myself in the process, but we're going right up into the corner.
Getting over that hole, go ahead and just make an athletics check at advantage.
Okay. 21.
Yep, easily can just
21.
jump over that.
Maybe I won't do this thing anymore.
What? Because
why?
21?
Well, I'm gonna activate the Belt of the Sun God.
So, yeah, everyone can take 19 points of healing. I think only Pebble has been injured so far.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Heal myself.
Thanks for the healing.
All right, this thing is going to start laughing and then put its claws onto its stomach and just like cut down, splashing this venom onto both Mherren and Pebble.
Is it like doing this in a friend way or?
Yeah.
Doing this like in a sleepover kind of way.
So he seems to injure himself in the process, and the two of you go ahead and make Constitution saving throws.
+3 on your saving throw. Then I got that's a 28, natural 20
Alright.
plus, but it only works while I'm conscious.
Okay. make sure to knock out Pebble if we want to fail our saving
Both
throws.
both of you save, but some of the splash still like gets on some of your skin, and you take 5 poison damage.
Oh boy.
Shello, it is your turn.
Hello. Does the other side of this hole look like it's possible to land on over here?
Seems a little bit harder, but you can land there.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to make the jump.
Okay, go ahead and make a athletics check at advantage.
At advantage?
Yes.
Good. 14.
You get a running leap, jump, land like feet on the edge, and you fall backwards into the hole.
Oh!
And land on the floor below.
Damnable rug.
And you take 8 damage, 8 fall damage, clunking into the floor below.
Am I able to still move?
Yeah.
How many spaces did I go?
10
1, 2,
or 15.
Okay, 15. I guess I'm running. And that's my turn, I guess. Fuck. I was gonna do something really cool.
You can dash twice.
Oh, okay. Hypothetically now, I have 90 feet of movement in 6 seconds. That's 10. Oh, cool. Another little fun corner. Nice. Cool. This damn rug!
Pebble, we're on to you.
What can you see?
Pretty much nothing.
Good.
I can see. I was zoned out. Why can't I see anything?
Shello's the light source for you.
Oh God.
It's a really
It's
good
funny.
question.
Okay. Well, I know that I'm next to the big fuck.
So I'm gonna disengage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to, with my arms out,
Sort of like a blind animal.
I'm going to just kind of stumble in this vague direction
Okay.
and try and get away.
I swear, if you walked into the hole that I fell in,
Dude,
it would
that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Well, so for my bonus action, I'll use a potion.
Well, now that I can get close, somewhat close to that fucking Pebble being in the way. I'm gonna sit down
Bitch.
here. Be careful of the hole that I can see with my dark vision. I'm going to cast Firebolt at this
Okay.
fucking thing. Actually, I can cast it twice. I forgot I've got braces.
Yep.
So the first one, do I hit? I don't fucking hit with that one.
No, that completely misses.
Fucking nat 1 bullshit. That's not better. Great.
Both firebolts
Never
just
mind.
go right past it. Not used to the dark vision yet. The black and white is kind of throwing you off.
I guess I'm gonna use. I don't know how to say this actually. Armor of Agathis.
Mhm.
And add a 5 temp HP. I don't have a lot that I can currently really do. But I guess. I guess I can rage. Why not?
Alright, roll a
Just hope I get hit.
D12.
8.
8 would be the bolt of light that can shoot from your chest.
Then yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Oh, it rolls a natural 20, unfortunately.
Motherfucker.
Or like just like moves its head out of the way, light goes by it.
Well, that's all I can do. So.
It's going to swing its claw at you, Mherren. We're getting a natural 1 for the first swing, a 17 for the second swing.
That one hits.
12 slashing, 2 poison.
Do I take a total of 8 because I've got the half from rage?
That'll bring us to Shello.
Let me just make a couple measurements here. Okay. So that would be my base movement, and then bonus action. Around the barrel. And my extra dash. There we go. That's my turn.
Amazing. Pebble,
It's a maze.
you're up.
I can't see shit, so I'm gonna light a torch.
Yeah, you see light coming around the corner, start to come around the corner, but you still can't see where you are. You have that lit up now.
Dude.
Oh, it's so
Frick
bright.
yeah,
in
bro.
here. What the hell? Someone
I
turn
have to
off the
tu-
lights.
I have to take off my shield though, which isn't gamer. That's my turn.
We'll try again. Double firebolt. That definitely hits.
Yo, yeah, 27, that hits.
Yeah, alright, so first lot of damage. Not bad, not bad. 11.
Yeah, this fire hits into it. It seemed to have healed from the cut it gave itself, but it's not here. It's not healing from the fire burns into it. However, some black ooze shoots out onto Mherren for 4 poison damage.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I'll think before hitting another fireball. Shit. Okay. I might not utilize my braces and hit it again then. I might just stay back then.
Well, I guess I'll just get the light thing out of the way. Oh, the DC equals 14.
Okay. It saves then.
It would take 5 cold damage.
Okay.
I completely spaced on that until came back and I was like, oh, I definitely casted
If it
that
takes
spell.
5 cold damage, then you take 10 poison damage back.
Okay. This isn't great.
No,
There's not a whole lot I can do.
I think distance may be our best.
Yeah, it's just
Bet-
an inopportune spot.
He's a bit bloated and acidy.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Go ahead and make another athletics at advantage. Ooh, natural 1 and 16. Okay, you're good. Jumping back over that.
Then we'll do 25, and that's where I'll end.
Okay, this thing, going to take a step forward. Kind of blocked by Balthazar there. So it's going to stick its claws into its stomach, stabbing into itself and shooting poison across this gap into Balthazar. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Ooh, that's not good.
Balthazar, you take 30 poison damage. As you just get drenched in this from it just like shoving its hand into its stomach.
I love taking 60% of my health and damage.
You're also poisoned.
Well, that's great. I was a little bit worried there.
Guys, that works.
That's great.
That will bring us to Shello now.
Oh, I guess I don't see what's over there. So, oh, hello. Hello, gang. Did I miss anything?
I'm not really sure. I just lit a torch because I couldn't see anything.
I think that was my 30. Crap. My idea doesn't work anymore, I don't think. I'll go up to Balthazar and feed him a potion.
Yeah.
And just if you open your mouth, 9 healing.
A short rest does get rid of poison, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
Depends how long the poison lasts. You want to make a medicine check?
Yes. How's a 12?
Seems like a pretty weak poison, so it would clear up within a certain amount of time. Short rest does not heal poison, but the time during a short rest can.
So I am going to use Prayer of Healing. Yeah, everyone heals for 16.
And we get the benefits of a short rest.
And you get the benefits of a short rest also.
I hurt. Well, now that we're all a fair distance away from this fucking thing, I'm gonna hit it with the fire bolts again.
Alright. That is an attack roll then, so you'd have disadvantage.
Disadvantage EP. First one, Fuck me.
Natural 1 completely just hits the wall, the corner of the wall there in front of you.
Right again. Okay, not bad. Never. 12.
12 also misses.
I fucking hate it here.
Could have done the one where
I
he
end my
had to make the
turn.
check. That would make it Mherren's turn.
I love so much that I couldn't properly attack him when people were on the way because it was gonna damage them. And now that everyone's out of the way, my rolls are fucked.
That's good.
So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Nice. That hits. It's looking very injured right now. It's trying to like heal all its wounds, but it currently has like too many. It's not like healing all of them fast enough. Or you're doing anything else, man?
No.
Okay, that would make it its turn. It is going to once again stab its other hand into its stomach now, splurting out more of this black goop. Pebble, Balthazar, will you make Constitution saving throws?
Yeah.
Disadvantage, right?
Yes, actually.
But you do get a +3, so
Can't
there's
quite
that.
get Mherren because of the wall, unfortunately.
You said Constitution.
+3 on that.
You get a 6. I get a 17.
I should have just kept attacking when you guys were near it. Tell me, how much damage is it and why am I knocked?
It first of all, it's stabbing this into itself. It like coughs up like this black bile onto itself, almost like blood. It seems like it's almost in like it's final stand kind of thing. It's like almost sacrificing itself to like injure you guys more. It's still hanging in there a little bit, but it's very injured. Balthazar, you take 14 poison damage.
That's fine compared to the 30 before.
I'm gonna maybe poke my head around this corner. Hello. That wasn't Shello's voice, it was someone else. I'll just cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Okay. Natural 20. But it has a -1, so it's 19.
Oh, nice. So that's my action.
Huh?
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Balthazar because he really needs it.
It's so injured right now. It wasn't even paying attention to your mocking. Pebble, it's your turn.
If I were to shoot this guy, am I able to shoot him from here?
You'd be getting some cover from that wall there.
Okay, well then I'll go right here. Sort of 1 foot up on that chair.
Oh.
And then I'm going to attack it with my longbow and deal. Well, does a 6 hit?
No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna attack it with my longbow. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. 3 damage.
How do you want to finish this?
Dude, holy shit. I want to like try and see if there's like a big fucking pustule that I could shoot and just make him like explode. Okay, I want him to like
just
explode
like a boomer in Left 4 Dead, just bursts, ooze going all over the place, not hitting any of you. You all are safe from that, but it just like bursts where it's standing, and like this black ooze just like covers the walls. Its feet kind of like walk for a second, then like fall down the hole into the floor below where Shello fell down earlier.
Dude, freak yeah!
Imagine some person coming up to check on us just gets fucking squashed by the lower half of this fucking...
Who would be coming up to check on us right now?
The lady who was trying to trade us Bitcoin.
I don't think she wants to follow us in here.
You all do not see a clear visible threat anymore.
Hey guys, I think maybe we could take like a little rest, maybe.
Please.
Perhaps like a short rest?
Dude.
I can stand vigilantly on watch. I do not need to short rest.
Okay, sure. I'll make a perception check. All of you can roll your hit dice and gain the effects of a short rest. Over the course of 30 minutes, you're not hearing anything on the floor you're at, but the walls are like so thick and stone. You can't really tell what's like on the floor above, below, but you guys remain good for the 30 minutes.
Can I also do my inspiring leader?
Yeah. What speech do you give everyone?
Though we may all be covered in a sticky paint-like goop, and we all may have corrosive damage to our skins, bodies, and armor, while our souls are still strong. And it is very dark in here, so please make sure you can see where you're going. Just in case there's another big scary creature who is hiding around a corner and is preparing to attack people who walk around the very same corner as them. Go team!
Thank you, Shello.
Care to put away your fiery stick in exchange for your metal disc?
Yeah,
Could I have used mending on Pebble's armor?
Seems like it's too damaged to mend the like whole thing.
Okay.
The amount of acid that would have had to like dissolve into to lower the armor class is more than what mending can do.
Am I
All right,
going
so,
to have to get new armor?
Be careful of the holes.
Oh. Whoosh.
Oh boy.
I'm
Oh, how
waiting for it to
queer.
close out.
Yeah.
Oh, did I end up in the wrong? Oh,
What?
wow.
Stop! You do this every time.
Hey.
Every
As
time.
soon as you guys get to the top of this stairwell, there's a group of 3 zombies that all like pick themselves up, turn towards you, and they start like loudly breathing, arms outstretched, running towards your group.
Great. That's
And
cool.
we keep the same initiative?
Just, I guess, have to weave around people. Because you guys are in probably the worst positions you could be in.
Wasn't my choice.
I
I
that's
know.
where I got out on the stairs.
It
I
was-
decided not to move.
I know. It's
This
alley
room you're in,
running.
it seems like there's like desks and workstations set up with different like magical glowing things and books and such. There's also a lot of like guts and like small like body parts scattered around on the floor. It seems these zombies have been busy eating people in here.
They
That would
do
make
tend to do
sense.
that.
Are they still busy? We can come back.
I could knock out all 3 of these guys in one hit. If just give me the chance.
that's a pretty straight path. Maybe a little bit closer. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Javelin of lightning. You know what? I'm gonna rage first though.
Okay, roll d12.
Might as well. I've been not using my rage nearly as much. It's sad. 11. I don't remember if I've
Your
gotten 11
arms
before.
become longer, very flexible. For the duration of your rage, your reach increases 10 feet.
Okay. Okay.
Mherren becomes
these-
one
Okay.
of the waving inflatable things with long arms.
Whoa, you're selling me
So,
a car.
Then. Oh, this is actually great. Okay, so I'm gonna use my javelin of lightning still. I'm gonna throw it. Ah, that's not a great roll. 12.
Well, that does hit.
Perfect. Thank God. Okay, so the first one will take 11 lightning damage.
All right.
And then the second one takes 8 plus 14.
So as the blast of lightning hits this first one, the javelin goes like right through it and like severs a leg off of it, and it falls to the ground prone. However, the leg is still hopping forward towards you.
Jesus Christ.
Wonderful.
The other one, the javelin like lands into its neck and just like blows its head off,
Yay.
decapitating it.
Wonderful.
The head rolling around the ground, biting rapidly, pulling itself along the floor with its teeth towards you.
Well, since I now have an extra 10-foot reach, I can just hit this guy
Yeah.
from this distance. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit him with my bust halberd for 15.
15 does hit.
How much damage? Oof, max damage. So is that... Yeah, 18. 18 damage.
18. You get a really good blow. It looks pretty injured. You successfully chop one of these things' arms off as it falls to the ground and starts kind of like dragging itself along the floor under this table in front of it.
Does it do radiant damage or blast damage or whatever?
Right, roll the
Oh
radiant
shit, yeah,
damage
I
for that.
forgot about that. Ooh, 10 radiant damage.
These things don't show much emotion, but this thing is looking like its like consciousness is like flicking in and out as its brain seems to be like dying. It seems like very, very injured.
I got max damage for both of those rolls for that last guy. That's crazy.
It's nutso.
Alright, that's all I can do.
Hey, Shello, on to you.
Let me measure quick. I'll do second level shatter.
All right. The one with the leg taken off saves. The other one fails. Your shatter like completely like blows the one that's decapitated apart, killing that one.
Ooh. And light up some more. I think that'll be me.
The leg is just kind of hopping. It seems to can't really do much. It's actually going to hop in the other direction. It's going to like turn around, and the prone one is going to start crawling up. Can only get that far though. So its leg just like sees what's going on, seemingly have a mind of its own, just kind of abandons the body, and the one on the ground is just kind of like looking around, mouth open, confused, tries crawling up to Mherren. Is actually going to dash and just get up to Mherren's feet, not quite being able to attack. Brings us to Pebble.
I'm coming up to this folk. I'm going to attack him with my longsword. I'm not using a smite. I'm trying to preserve. Okay, does a 10 hit?
A 10 does hit. You actually have advantage, so go ahead and roll again though.
Perfect. Perfect. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay, okay, cool. How's 10?
10? Yeah, you slash into this thing. It's looking pretty bad.
Then I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Does a 10? Oh wait, with advantage, yeah. Does an 11
Both
hit?
those hit, yep.
Okay. 11 damage.
You cut into this thing, defeating it.
Yay!
Just kind of decapitating it, and then you see that its leg trying to like jump away just like falls over. Also finished. Doing anything else, Pebble?
Nope.
Balthazar, on to you.
Yippee. Okay, first off, I'm gonna stand the fuck back away from this zombie. Where is it? Is that 20-foot radius? 1 moment, please. Yeah, that'd be fine. And I'm gonna cast Fireball. 3rd level.
Okay.
Actually,
You throw that fireball around a shit ton, dude.
to be fair, I've been itching for it.
No,
because
there's
keep
no
getting
to be
fucking
fair.
Close.
There's no to be fair.
Yes,
it would have been
there
really
is.
funny if you destroyed all the like the good stuff in this room in the process.
That would have been really funny.
I would have been pissed.
I would have
Something with-
raffled
on something with
copter.
2 HP.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll hit it with.
Whoa, whoa,
I'll hit it-
table
I'll
talk,
hit it-
table
I'll
talk.
hit it.
Wow,
I will
pal.
hit it with Fireball.
Firebolt?
Firebolt, sorry.
Firebolt. Okay, 16 hits.
Modsy, I was about to be really mean, and you're damn lucky I didn't.
You want to finish this
Is this
zombie in
hand-
any certain way?
I just want to fucking light it on fire and watch it scream and fall to the ground.
Yeah, and it does. Its hand seems to be crawling under the table towards you rapidly, but then it just like stops and kind of slides in a puddle of blood, and takes care of the zombies in this room.
You are very skilled in killing things, Magic Man. I'd like to look at this funny mirror. Yeah, I wanna pick it up, have a little gaze.
Pick it up. You look into it, and it starts to play almost like a hazy vision. Looks like it's a point of view of someone on this like swing set, swinging, someone pushing them on it, another person standing nearby watching. It's hard to kind of make out the identities of the people within it, but it's seeing this is like a warm thought to yourself. It brings a odd sense of joy to you.
Everyone, there is a child inside of this piece of glass, and he is having fun.
Excuse me? What?
There is a child trapped in this piece of glass. I'll show it to Pebble.
I guess I'll look.
Yeah, you see this this depiction looking into it as it begins to fade back into a normal mirror, seeing a reflection in it now.
Interesting. Is this haunted? The hells is this?
If there is people inside of the mirror, it seems they're having a good time. Magic Man,
Yeah.
you know about trapping people in mirrors?
Do I know anything about trapping people in mirrors?
I like that you always take it very literal.
I'm sort of like to see if it's anything I've ever heard of in my past as a...
Do you want to make an
Magician
Arcana
or
check
magician.
on if you know anything about trapping
Yes,
people in mirrors?
yes, please.
Do you want to do that instead of any other Arcana check you could make on this?
I don't think I have like
Just look at the mirror.
I
yeah,
could.
like you were literally a magic professor. You can just sort of see if you find anything about the thing rather than.
I feel bullied.
Yeah,
You should.
that's the goal.
I'll look at the mirror.
Make an Arcana check.
26.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it seems like fairly similar magic to the memory mirror you guys had found. It seems to be like a recreation of that's being made in this lab.
How queer.
So it's like a bootleg.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
like it's like not a genuine one. Looking around, it seems like these are like workstations for like making magic items or doing magic tests. Something that you can probably connect to Beneath Enterprises as like the continent's biggest magic item production. It seems like that this is a facility where they maybe would have made magic items.
So would it be safe to assume that the explosion that may have happened here was due to Neef's arrogance when recreating magic items?
Hard to tell from your current knowledge.
It's very similar to the thing that you have, Shello, though.
What if I take them both and look into both of them?
I mean, you can feel free if you'd like. The one that you have is far more genuine.
I will take the other one unless someone else wants to take it.
I'm gonna inspect this staff that's on the table.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
23.
Seems to be some kind of wand they were trying to make into this like longer staff. It's hard to get an exact reading of like what it does. You probably have to study it for longer, but you pick it up and kind of like take the part that's useful, which is just kind of like a wand with a little piece of like crystal lodged into the end of it.
Okay. So it's essentially like how in America how like people have like pistols, but they put like attachments like a stock and extended barrel and shit
Basically,
like that.
this one seems a little bit shoddily made, like they didn't quite finish what they were trying to do with it.
They drilled a stick onto a wand.
Yeah, pretty much. They duct taped a fucking stick to the wand and called it a staff.
Made it a long barreled stick.
Neath Magical Enterprises, everyone. stumble over this way.
Oh, what are you looking at over there, Balthazar?
I'm gonna look at this book that's on the table.
Okay, the book, you open it up, it seems to be like instructions for like making various items. Reading through it is nothing you can really gain. You see like stuff about putting like enchantments on some items. Enchantment is like written in like this yellow ink as opposed to the black ink for the rest of the words. And then you see something about a staff that creates illusions. Illusion is written in this like teal color. As you're reading this, however, you spot that the brain in a jar on this table begins to move ever so slightly, kind of rotating in your direction.
It's like shimmying.
It's just kind of like floating in the jar, and it just kind of like rotates towards you.
Oh.
And as that happens, a seemingly psychic blast shoots out of it.
Whoa. Oh. I don't think this is friendly.
It might be. It could be just
Can
really
everyone
smart.
make a intelligence saving throw?
Am I within
fucking
10
damn.
feet of Pebble?
18.
Yes.
Think fuck I am.
Mherren and
Proficient.
Shello are within 10 feet of Pebble.
Cool. Fuck.
Jesus.
30, 20.
Ooh.
I get a 21.
Poor boot.
I'm still looking at the mirror, I guess.
Shello, you take 17 psychic damage
Okay.
as your mind just gets rattled and you're just like completely stunned right now. Mherren, how do you react to this?
What do you mean, how do I react to this?
It's your turn.
I don't... Do you know it came from the fucking thing?
It seems to have come from the brain in a jar.
Yeah. Well... Okay. I'm just gonna walk over here. I think that takes all my movement. But now I'm not in the previous cone, at least. And I want to look at this thing. I want to inspect it. I want to see if there's any, like, I guess signs of consciousness, like awareness at all.
Okay, make an Arcana check. Or medicine check.
Okay. I'm gonna do the... Nat 20 for a
Natural
25.
20. You're looking at it and you see, like, some, like, incision marks on, like, the, spinal cord. That makes it... You're getting the impression that this was, like, removed from, like, a person and preserved into this jar while retaining its life. So it does seem like it has some kind of consciousness.
Does it have, does it seem like it's aware at all? Or is it, like...
It seems like it's aware in the same sense that the zombies were.
Okay. I guess I'll... I guess just with my halberd, I'm just gonna make cracks in the glass.
Okay, yeah, make an attack.
Oof. 12.
12 does hit.
16 for damage. That's not an 18. I forgot to turn off rage.
You smack into it. The glass cracks ever so slightly. It seems to be a like pretty sturdy kind of glass, but the brain like kind of shakes around in there, kind of bumping into the sides and such.
I'm gonna do it again, but I don't want to like shatter the glass. I just
Okay.
want to crack it enough that it's like leaking some of the fluids. I want to see what happens. Morbid curiosity. I can't see what that number is. Okay,
19 hits.
12 for damage.
Cracking a little bit more. Some like fluid is like slowly leaking out of it, but it's not like bursting with liquid yet.
Okay, does it... I'm assuming it smells... I don't remember what the thing's called. You know, when you would have to dissect things in
Mhm.
science. Whatever
Um,
that stuff is called.
It smells. I'll keep going off your natural 20. It smells a little bit like that, but there's like some like magic-y kind of effect to it, where it seems like a little bit different to like keep this like brain like alive in some way.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Shello, it is your turn. Make another intelligence saving throw.
With a classic +3. 15.
You manage to regain your mental capabilities, however that happens at the end of your turn, so it is now Pebble's turn.
Well, I want to shoot this thing.
Going for the glass and trying to break it. Yeah. Does a 19 hit?
And 19 does hit.
Yay! Okay. How's an 8? Instant death, instant kill.
The arrow lodges itself into the glass, the pointy end kind of poking the brain a bit, and it kind of flinches back at it, but it does not seem dead yet.
Damn, okay. Well, I can always shoot it again. Which I will do. Does a 11 hit?
11 hits into the glass, this time not actually breaking through, just kind of bouncing off on the ground.
Damn. Okay. Then I'll cast Sanctuary on myself again.
Also, you are up. Oh, I think Modsy is AFK again.
Classic
Seems
Modsy.
Also, are super into the book, so we'll skip in, just go right to the brain in a jar. Okay.
I think I'm no longer stunned.
3 is good enough. Pebble, Shello, can you make intelligence saving throws? I'll roll for Modsy while he's
Yes,
away.
bro.
I got a
Yes,
19.
fine.
Nice.
I got a 23.
I feel bad because I rolled a 2 for Balthazar. I'll screenshot it so you guys don't think I'm lying.
That's
definitely-
rough.
He's just really, really enthralled with the book. He's stunned.
Hold on, actually, what is his modifier? His modifier is +5. That's still not good enough.
Oh, wait, no, intelligence save is +8.
Oh yeah, it is. So that's 10. Still not good enough.
Fuck.
So Balthazar takes 15 psychic damage and is now stunned for a minute.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit the glass again. Not necessarily aiming to actually hit the brain, just to break the glass. It did the thing again where I can't see the roll. Okay, 22. Oh, 8 damage.
You crack into it, some more fluid starts kind of pouring out at a more rapid rate, brain inside, still seemingly floating around alive.
I'm gonna do it again. Ooh!
And
That one for
Oh, hold on.
10.
I forgot this thing is undead and you're using a blessed halberd, so go ahead and roll
Oh.
damage for that.
So do I roll it 3 times because I attacked twice before as
Sure,
well?
go ahead.
Okay. I didn't realize that this was considered undead.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Okay, so 5 for the first one. 4 for the second one. And 4 for the third.
With that residual undead damage, how do you want to finish this?
Oh shit. I'm gonna break the glass. And with the brain, would you say, just flop around like fish a little
Yeah,
bit?
kind of like a fish is just kind of like jumping.
Yeah, she's gonna take the javelin and just stick it right through.
Nice.
the
Okay,
floor.
then that finishes
One of her
off
normal javelins.
that
To
creature.
be clear.
Yes. Balthazar's snaps back into being unstunned, able to continue reading his book. Are you guys looking around this room anymore?
I do want to look at these weapons on the desk.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Arcana. 6.
Hard for you to really tell the magical properties. One just seems fully non-magical. The other one seems like it was being enchanted, but you can't really tell what it is.
Mherren was also interested in the weapons.
Mherren,
right?
I'll let you roll an Arcana
Yeah.
check too if you're looking at it with Shello.
Bet. Ooh, it doesn't matter.
Well, that seems good.
It seems magical in some way. You can't figure out what it is unless you study it for longer. Which one of you is going to take it?
I could take
you
them
take
and
it.
study them over a rest.
Are you
Yeah.
taking the non-magical one as well?
Yeah, might as well. If it's books, I'm less interested.
I like to look at the open book.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
15.
You see a spell scroll for the spell Confusion. And there's like some notes where it says it's a enchantment spell. Enchantment is written with like a yellow ink.
I guess I'm just gonna pocket that.
Obviously the colors mean something, or is it just like the type of spell it is?
I mean, it could just be color coding.
As a colorblind ant.
Well, yeah, you have no use of color coding.
I wanted to also check out whatever this beaker glowing thing is.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
I got nat 20.
Natural 20. It seems to be brewing up a superior healing potion. And you finish it up and pour it into a little bottle for you to keep.
Ooh. Gather our forces and start heading towards the next floor.
At this point, I'd know that it's all fucking, like, sort of like, what's the word? Like, sort of not counterfeit, but like, bargain bin fucking bootleg.
I'd say looking at it, it's not like really bootleg. Like, this stuff has like quality to it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it is more quality than others. It seems like some of the stuff is like in the process of being made and stuff such as that. Like, these are the magic items that are like kind of mass produced to go out throughout the continent to like magic item stores and stuff that this company stocks, and like it's given to like capital soldiers and things like that. So it's not like these are like badly made. They're just like obviously something made like crafted like individually by like one person would be like better, but this is all like stuff that's commonly used. It's not like bad or anything.
Okay. Anything? Would there be anything up at this table? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ping. I know it moves it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation check. Bop. Yeah, 19.
19. You find under the table with like some organs and like body parts covering some of it. You like pick up this wooden staff and you kind of just like tap it against the table, see what it does. Some like flowers bloom out of the top of it. It seems like it's just sort of like a staff made for like party tricks. Doesn't seem like it does really anything other than that.
You know what? I'll take it.
Okay.
It may have some silly circumstances that may be good for it.
And
Let's go, friends.
I really like. Shit.
Oh.
Fuck. Wait, hold on.
I want to go back.
Oh. Oh, I see why you asked.
Going to the top of the staircase, you get to this room where there's like a wheelbarrow like crashed into like the side of the wall, dried blood all over the floor, but 4 like glowing glyphs on the ground, and walking over it like hunched over, grabbing like body parts and just like munching on them is this giant like ogre like corpse of a creature. Its skin kind of like looking like it's like sewn and like stapled together, but also in parts of it almost looks like it went through teleportation circles wrong. So like it'll have like a little hand coming off of its like back in a spot, or like it'll have like a little like human leg on like its like stomach. Like things got like mixed up with it as it went through teleportation circles. It also, through its cuts, there's this like black kind of smoke coming off of it, and as you get to the top of the stairs, the room kind of begins to reek a bit with like a strange like stench of like death and like bile. Turns around at you coming up. It's like organs like kind of falling out of its stomach as it like pushes it back in, and it looks at you all seemingly ready to attack. Top of combat, Mherren, you see this thing. It definitely does not look like good news. What are you doing?
Fuck, what do I do?
Do what your heart desires.
Yeah, do what you desire.
Give him a hug.
Oh, I can't use that because it's a strength fucking save. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? There's no
looks pretty
way
strong.
this thing doesn't succeed a strength save.
It could be pretty weak.
No.
It could
He
be.
only has a little. He only has a little hand on his back.
You do have +3 on any like saving throws you make. Remember.
Oh no, that's
On what I make though, not on what it makes.
What do you
So it
mean?
would
we
Oh
wouldn't
wait,
Is it-
yeah.
to do a spell. It has to do a saving.
we wouldn't want for that thing to have a +3. If you wanted to be
I'm
like
gonna
nat
form of
1,
dread. Okay, so 10 temp HP. Nice, nice, nice.
that doesn't
now I have
go
20.
on top of.
It does. I'm gonna get just barely closer and hit it with my halberd.
Hmm?
21.
21 does hit.
Pretty good. 12 damage.
Well, as you slice into it, some like bile kind of splashes out of its stomach onto the ground in front of your feet.
Ugh.
Gross. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I'm 16.
16 does hit.
Oh shit, nice. Well, I guess it is massive.
Hmm.
Massive and quite dull by this.
Yo, 16 damage.
Yes. Some more like black ichor kind of just pours out of it onto the floor.
Nice. Oh yeah. Also, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, it passes.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
It's just
It's
like
okay.
completely dead
Okay.
eyes staring at you unaffected by your form.
All right, it's fine, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Going up into the room a little bit more and going to slam its fists down at Mherren.
Yeah.
One on its back.
It's two big arms. First attack is a 10. Second attack is a 24, so that one hits.
All right.
You take 25 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's
Can I-
like nothing.
Can I use my reaction to use Channel Divinity Rebuke the Violent? Yeah, Wisdom saving 13.
It rolls a 6 for wisdom.
Ha ha ha! Perfect.
That's crazy. Okay.
The big thing takes 25 radiant damage then.
Yeah, after it hits into Mherren, it then like lights up with this radiant energy, and it like kind of gets annoyed by this, like opens its mouth and is like, "Urgh." Like some like red slushy of like gore kind of spills out of its mouth as it does this. That brings us to Shello's turn.
I guess I could stand on the glowy thing. I'll move to here and stand on the glowy thing. You said this guy is stinky yucky, right?
Yeah,
Those
actually
are
make
your
a
words.
Constitution saving throw now.
6. I could
You
get an extra-
smelling this, not able to react in time to stop the scent since it happens at the start of your turn. You are now poisoned,
Okay.
Oh no.
and you cannot regain hit points.
I guess I'm gonna continue to attack this thing. A 9 hits.
9 does not hit.
I'll go again.
Are you sure?
Surely this one will hit.
1.
Oh yeah, for sure.
15.
15 does hit.
Cool. I'm gonna use my one of my sweet ass flourishes to do a slashing flourish. Oh wait, no. What's the fucking one that moves them? Mobile flourish. Which means I need to roll a fucking Arctic die, which is 5. So I do 14 damage, and I push the thing, the kind gentleman.
As you slash into it and it gets pushed, actually, as it's being pushed, this black ichor splashes out in both your and Mherren's direction. Can both of you make dexterity saving throws?
Icky.
Thing, boss.
I suppose. So that's a 19.
Shall I go ahead and roll with disadvantage?
Okay. Dexterity. 18.
You both are able to dodge out of the way. Some of it, however, still is able to like kind of land on your feet, and you both take 7 poison damage.
And now can I pinch my ant nose?
Yeah. Are you moving at all?
Yeah. I'm gonna go onto this yellow glowy. I'll poke it.
Are you trying to learn anything from it?
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Okay, one of my many strengths as an ant. 19.
It looks like a teleportation circle that seems to be activated by like some kind of spell, and you're thinking, and you're like, you remember that you saw some like books and like things with writing in different colors while you've been going through this tower.
Oh yeah, fuck. I picked up one of those books because it had the colorful spine on it.
I believe it was enchantment was written in yellow.
Okay. Gang, despite how it may smell in here, I think we should deal with the smelly participants before we carry on with these fantastical glowing circles.
I think that was the plan.
Well, Shello was gonna carry on with it.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of him.
Decided not to after becoming so wise with Arcana.
He's so
Pebble,
cool.
don't bring us to you
I'm
then.
so proud.
Pebble turn.
He read a book.
I read a
I
colored letter.
will. It looks like Searing Smite works without a melee or with a ranged attack, so I'll use that one. But first, I'm going to attack it with my bow. Does a 19 hit?
That does hit.
Okay, perfect. The normal damage is 5, and I'm going to use Searing Smite, which is 5 extra. Wait, hold on. 5
Oh,
extra
you know what?
fire damage.
This is undead, by the way. If that adds any more, I think Mherren needs to roll for extra as well for those attacks. It rolls a natural 1 for that.
Perfect. So then it continues to take 1d6 fire damage.
Doing anything else?
Oh, fuck. Sorry, no.
Not attacking again?
Oh wait, I forgot I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Fuck.
You always forget that.
I don't know. How's a dirty 20?
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Okay, that's 7 extra damage.
Both these arrows pop into it, squirting some more black sludge on the ground in front of it. Looking like very annoyed right now. As you casted that, you notice that actually make a perception check.
Damn it. Okay. Hold on.
Perception.
I'll let Shello also make a perception check.
There's a 19.
I accidentally rolled persuasion. Don't look at that. It's 11.
Shello, you don't notice this, but Pebble, you notice that when you cast that evocation spell, the red glyph circle on the ground kind of sizzles a little bit.
Ooh. Interesting.
Bring us to Balthazar's turn.
All right. Time that I use one of my good spells. I'm going to cast Gravity Sinkhole.
Okay.
In this corner. This should keep him occupied for a little while. A con save of 16.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
However, it seems to have very good constitution.
That's
it's
not good.
5. You don't notice anything special, but this thing, it saves from the gravity sinkholes, kind of standing in place, still taking 11 damage
11
there.
Damage. I will use Benign Transportation to teleport over to the seemingly blue sigil that I see on the ground.
All right.
Sure, I've got enough distance, 30 feet. I might not quite get there, but no, not quite. But I can use my movement for the rest of it. That's fine.
I'm trying to think of what possibly be done, but I think the only thing that I remembered for the highlighted words was literally just enchant. I don't remember what any of the other ones said. And I looked in the fucking book too. Well, I guess I'll just deal with the big guy. He's still alive. I'm good at killing things. You know what? I might as well rage. Why not?
Alright, roll D12.
6.
6. What Digimon is Mherren gonna be today?
So you and your allies get a +1 to AC within 10 feet of you.
Ooh. Wait. Oh.
Yeah, not just everyone.
just Pebble.
Yep. Yeah. Which, I mean, you know, it's okay. Let me...
Pebble does usually have the lowest armor class and all, so
That's a lie.
Okay. Oof. Oh, yeah, 20 hits, doesn't it?
20 does it.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
Fuck him up.
Oof. Why'd you have to say something? 9 damage.
Undead, so go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay, well, at least that one was max. 10 damage from that.
You cut into it, more of this black ichor kind of spills on the ground. It's looking like really bad already. Like it's all like cut up and torn through its like stomach. It was kind of like holding some of its guts in, but like now more of the intestines are kind of dropping to the floor in other spots.
Well, since we're already at it, you know.
However, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Okay, there's a stench that you're smelling, but it seems to not be getting to you to poison you.
Okay, wonderful. I'm just gonna hit it again.
Hmm?
I assume a 26 hits.
Yep.
Alright. Oh,
Keep my mouth shut this time.
18 damage. I forgot about the +2. And then okay, 4 radiant.
You take like a big swing and like cut through it. A bunch of like guts just like pour out of it, and you notice it has like way more guts than it should. Like 3 lungs kind of like just fall to the ground. It seems to just like stuffed with a bunch of stuff.
To be fair, he's a large fella. He needs more oxygen intake.
I agree.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d6, Pebble.
Me? Oh yeah, okay, that's my bad. / roll 1. Okay, 2.
Button.
It's still kind of like embers on it from the radiant energy that's kind of burning it. They still continue to linger as it fails another con save, but it is going to stick its arm like up at the hole in its stomach and just like move it around in there and then like whip it back out with a bunch of like black sludge on it that it then like swipes at Mherren. The 13 hits.
Nope.
Gonna bring it back again. Is an 18 hit.
Yes.
You take 7 necrotic damage, and can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. Ooh, and that 20 for
Nice.
27.
It seems that the black sludge doesn't quite get to you. However, it's going to try to swipe at you with this again.
I hate this guy.
Yeah, this guy's not epic.
It's not very fair.
Getting a 24, so hitting again. You take another 7 necrotic damage. And can you make another Constitution saving throw?
I suppose.
I mean, you might as well.
Oh, 15.
The black sludge seems to like coat around you. Your hit point maximum is decreased by 7.
Damn.
It's then going to start like moving around you, getting like closer to everyone else. Shello, we're on to you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Which I think will work. Oh, maybe not. If it has an intelligence score of 4 or less, it isn't affected, but it also has to roll a wisdom save of 14.
It fails.
Okay.
What is the joke you tell it?
What did the large blue glowing circle say when the wizardly man approached it. Nice blue see you.
Are you saying this in telepathy in its head?
No, I'm saying it out loud.
Okay, then it does not understand you, but it does start laughing. He says
No.
something in a language, Balthazar. You would recognize the language as giant, however you don't speak that, but you just hear him like
No.
say something in like giant, looking down at Shello after he talks and starts like laughing. It's like Shello lights up with a yellow light and is transported out of the room.
Goodbye.
And then the yellow light seems to go dull,
Oh.
kind of like turning off that glyph.
I'd like to
Uh-oh.
investigate the many things in this room.
Yeah.
But if
What are you doing over there?
if that well, it's a lot to take in.
What are you looking for anything in particular?
I was thinking this over here.
Nothing over there. You see a staircase. over there.
Okay. What about over in this direction? I swear.
Not seeing anything. There's some like dried blood and like the cracks of the cobblestone and such. You see like a little like tiny piece of ear like next to one of the teleportation circles that seemed to like not get it caught in like the whole circle.
Can I pick it up and put it on?
Yeah, you like put it to you and it's kind of like slides down with a smear of blood and back onto the floor.
Well, I have to make sure not to leave that lying around.
Pebble, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I can indeed. That was a
Okay.
22.
The stench seems to not get to you.
Yes! Great news.
So much triumph.
All the Pebble fans are eating good today.
All of the stench haters are licking boots.
You know, for real.
Or what?
Licking boots
Hmm.
because they love
Okay.
stench.
Like left boot?
Boots.
Or a different guy?
Don't like boot.
What are you doing?
That's
Pebble?
why I was. Wait, how did Shello leave?
I'm
I
going
could
to well,
explain it.
I'm just gonna attack this guy with my long sword.
Okay.
I'm going to use a divine smite. Does a 25 hit.
25 does hit.
I already knew it hit. I was just yanking your chain. Alright, there's 9 damage normally,
Uh-huh.
plus 3d8 radiant. 12 damage.
You stab your sword into it as it's like laughing onto the ground, and you like mush it around in some of the organs inside of it. And it seems to be like cringing in pain through the laughter, but then the radiance like lights up inside of it, and it just causes the entire thing to just blow up, covering the entire room in this bloody sludge.
Is it icky?
I honestly thought we couldn't kill this thing and we had to try and get out before it killed us.
What? Why did you think that?
Shelly's already out of the room.
I mean, I was fully sure that we could kill it.
Having seen Shelly disappear on the sigil, can I check for basically investigate how it would have happened, since I didn't catch up on it earlier with my failed roll?
Sure, make an Arcana check, splitting the glyph you're standing on.
So while he does that, can I just try Arms of Hadar? Just to, like, on top of this glyph?
Yeah,
Just
Balthazar,
try it
with
out.
your Arcana check, you recognize that Shello, you got a 27, so you recognize that Shello casts an enchantment spell, activating the yellow one. Seems that color-coordinated school of magic is like set up with this as a sort of like almost like password system for like security. You recognize that the one you're standing on is for conjuration.
Fuck.
Arms of Hadar.
It's a conjuration spell. Don't even bother. It's a conjuration spell.
Don't use
Yeah,
it. Don't use it.
So you see,
I already
you,
did.
you see that Arms of
I'm a warlock. It's fine.
when you cast Arms of Hadar, nothing happens with the glyph you're standing on. However, you see that the one Balthazar is standing on sizzles. However, you recognize that it doesn't activate fully. You seem to need to cast the spell like on it. But if you cast the spell in like the same room, you can see like the spell circle sizzle a bit. But
Okay.
you have to
Mherren.
actually cast the spell on the spot.
Oh.
Mherren, what
That's
did you
not
just?
quite
How
what I
did you
thought.
do that?
it's spells, right? So, I mean, Shello casted the laughter spell on the yellow sigil, right? So it has to be some kind of magic, right?
That
I just made a bad guess, I think. I'm gonna use prestidigitation next. Sorry, I tried really hard.
Make a perception check.
Oh shit. I'm not very good at those. Ooh, 11.
You're seeing no visible change within the room.
Shit. Okay. Well,
well, Pebble remembered seeing the red thing sizzle when she used Searing Smite, so she's just gonna like, I guess, hit the ground with her longsword with Searing Smite.
The glyph she's on lights up with red, and she gets transported out of the room.
Yay!
And
Oh, hi, Shello.
that portal,
Oh, rock lady.
that glyph loses its sheen.
seeing that, Mherren's gonna try another spell, just, you know, process of elimination before Balthazar can do anything about it. I'm gonna do Armor of Agathis, which is Abjuration, sorry. I'm just trying things out, man. Those are the only spells I have. I've used literally all of my different kinds. I just have Evocation left, and I know
that's the only spell that you have left, and it activates mine, we're swapping.
Look, it can't.
Because you can't get. Otherwise, if that's your last spell, you can't get
it.
on
That
that
Evocation
one.
is. Wait.
Did you make a perception check?
No, sorry. I'm arguing.
She does it a lot.
Okay, 15.
You see no visible change within the room.
Fuck, man. I don't have enough spells. I need to become a better warlock.
To make sure I don't disappear and leave Mherren in here, I'm going to step off of the sigil. I'm going to, even though it's really dumb and funny, I'm going to use Speak with the Dead on the giant.
Okay.
Yeah. Seeing as it is a necromancy spell.
Make a perception check.
Sure thing.
Do I have anything else that casts spells?
Fuck me.
7, you see no visible change within the room.
Amazing.
I don't think I have anything else that's cast spells. What is this?
I'll get this over with.
I hope they're not partaking in any horrors over there, Shello.
The spell has no effect because the giant was undead.
It just falls back down.
Oh, yeah.
it was just
Nothing
rigor mortis.
It leans up, rubs its eyes, and goes back down.
Hey, Mherren, I want to try something, but I don't know if I've got much mana left.
What do you say?
Please.
There you go. Alright. Use bolstering magic.
Okay.
Alright. What do you get? What? Hello, did it roll?
It rolled a
Okay,
1.
you get, yeah, so you get a level 1 spell slot back.
I'm going to try something to see if it works. I'm going to...
No, Mherren, don't freak out. It's just a test if this works.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on Mherren.
Make
she
a
has to make a wisdom.
Wisdom save.
19.
She saves.
Mherren, you recognize that Balthazar is casting Detect Thoughts. However, both of you make perception checks.
Please don't be a shit roll. It's not listening.
I can't even see it. Oh.
It's not fucking listening.
Both of you notice no change within the room.
Fuck's sake. I love wasting spell slots for my perception to shit itself.
I'll say to Mherren, I'm not sure if you recall the many books which were strewn about previously with colored words, but perhaps there are 4 colored words which would match the 4 colored rings, and perhaps there is we saw one of those books nearby, downstairs on the table.
That's a good point. I guess we could always check again, because I've exhausted my abilities, I guess.
There's a book on the ground next to me, isn't there?
Yeah.
Can I see what book this is? It's a bit odd that it's just in the middle of these 4 like glyphs on the ground.
Are you just picking it up and opening it? Okay, as you do, both of you are engulfed in fire. Can both of you make dexterity saving throws?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
the fuck?
I assume I can see the fire, yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank God. Okay, so it's a 19.
Why? Why is the book spicy? Why is the book spicy?
Balthazar, you recognize that the book is enchanted to cast Fireball when it's opened without saying a safe word.
I fucking hate reading.
Well, clearly.
Balthazar, you take 28 fire damage. Mherren, you take 14 fire damage as you shield yourself from this. Balthazar getting most of the brunt of the attack.
And Shello, when I hear this,
Yeah, you hear a big like boom on the other side of the and scorching on the other side of the wall. Balthazar, the book also turns to ash in your hands. However, the red sigil like kind of sparks back to being on.
Sure hope
Great, it's an on-off switch.
the loud.
Oh, we could have just done the same one.
Hold on, also it's gonna like cough up some like smoke.
Yeah,
All right.
bit
Like a little
toasty.
singed.
Yeah, bit crispy.
I'm sure it's not the first time. And she pats his back.
Do you?
Man's
do
going
you
over the
have-
goddamn red sigil.
You want to cast? Do you know anything with
Eldritch Blast.
evocation? Okay.
That'll do it.
While he's in the
Eldritch
middle
Blast.
of saying that,
Eldritch
while
Blast.
he's in the middle of saying that,
Transports.
Mherren's gonna Eldritch Blast.
Mherren to the other room. That sigil going dark.
Hello, Mherren. Did you find the books?
No, because this, they're on off the sigils. We didn't have to do all of them.
But if they're on off, maybe you should turn them back on.
I'm
Hi,
gonna go
Mherren.
for this one. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Fine.
so did Balthazar explode and die, or
No. Oh, you
Oh.
guys heard that?
Okay, Balthazar,
Yeah.
you cast mage armor.
That was Balthazar.
Is that?
He opened a book. Apparently, that just happens with him.
Are you telling me this sigil is non-abjuration?
What do you
Abjuration? Did you?
With your Arcana check, I verbatim told you it's conjuration.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's true. Because the funniest thing about that was you could hear me instantly once Peanut said that say fuck, because Arms of Hadar is conjuration, and I said fuck. You don't even have to tell me Arms of Hadar is a conjuration spell, and I was on the opposite sigil.
Listen, I have been trying to figure this out, and I'll probably just zoned out. There's one conjuration spell I can use at the moment, and I fucking hate that I have to use it. I'll cast Find Familiar.
oh,
Balthazar now takes the next 10 minutes casting Find Familiar.
what the hell's is taking him so long?
Do you think that he has died?
The rest of my
starvation?
spell slots are out. It's the only one I've got.
Balthazar, how much gold does that cost?
10 gold. Not that I wouldn't have any lack of charcoal in this fucking room after that.
Nordry appears in front of you, Balthazar, and like sizzles into place, like wings on the back of on his back, kind of like cracking his back, and he's like, Balthazar,
Please tell me he's
Would
left
you
in this
wake
room
me
when I
up
teleport
for?
away. Please tell me he's left in this room as I teleport away.
oh, Balthazar, where's everyone else? Did you kill him already?
What?
He's saying that as it kind of like lights up with blue, and you both get teleported to the other side. Everyone now seeing Nordry is there with Balthazar, and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm back.
Did
Your
I-
favorite companion."
Oh, why
Did
is
I
he
fight
here? Balthazar, why is he here?
He's
Did you
the only
find him?
conjuration spell I had available.
Balthazar, you're a conjuration teacher. Surely you can just conjure yourself to the other side. Didn't need little old me. He's gonna climb back into Balthazar's cloak, and he's like, I know you missed me a lot, but I kind of like I kind of like slept on my side weird while I was like in like a different plane of existence for a while. So like I'm gonna take a rest through real quick, kind of like stretch out my my feathers. Let me know if you need me.
Good night, bird boy.
Balthazar, are you gonna get rid of him again, or?
We'll see how it goes.
Oh, god damn it!
Kind of pokes his beak out of Balthazar's hood, and he's like, just so you know, Balthazar, even though I'm not here, the Wilter Witch still has eyes everywhere.
I'm aware.
I'm gonna go
We all
towards
have
the stairs.
eyes.
Ooh, there's so many glowing things.
Oh, Crystal,
Oh,
so pretty.
Going up to the
So,
next room, you see that there's like desks. You begin to realize that this is like the more secure part of the tower, where it seems that more under lock and key experiments may have been happening. You see that there's like monster eggs of like various kinds, like on tables and in like a big like jar of like fluids and such. One is on a table like broken open, like green sludge kind of spilled everywhere. It looks like pretty old. There's also like tentacles that have like grown out into the walls, leaking this black sludge with like big bulbous spheres or like glowing blue. There's also a big crystal in the center of the room that's kind of levitating in the middle of the room, held by chains like all around on the ceiling and on the floor. This is like sparking in spots that look like shards have been like chipped off, and there's like some shards of crystals like on the table, and they seem to have been being used on these eggs in some way, possibly for other experiments. There's also a lot of like blood like stained on the ground. There's like this strange like white mold growing like on the tables and on the walls. There's also 2 chests in this room.
I think I'm good enough to touch the chests.
Just take caution.
This place looks pretty safe.
And where is caution?
I want
I'm
to
not
look
going
at
near
the
this.
egg.
Yeah, are you looking for anything like specific about it?
Well, because Mherren's not really the most cautious at times, she's gonna touch the surface of the egg, just to see if it if it's warm or anything, or if it's like feels like there's anything moving in it,
Okay.
so to speak, or if there's any movement.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Nature? Oh no.
Mm.
Yeah, that is my one thing. Oh, 18! Okay, cool. I didn't need a plus at all.
It feels like there is like some kind of living embryo inside this egg. You kind of like touch it, and like the egg is like strange. It's like a shell, but it's like soft and like slimy. As you like touch it, it kind of like goes in a little bit, and you feel like something kind of moving around inside of it.
So, is there any chance that I could figure out what sort of creature this egg belongs to?
You can't place like the exact animal, but it seems to be like some sort of reptilian monster.
Does it seem like it might be hostile if it hatched?
It gives you a bad feeling in your gut.
Oh.
It wouldn't taste
Nope.
good.
No babies for you.
It's also a very large egg, so it seems like
That
this
doesn't
would
matter.
grow into something very large.
That doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't.
try it,
I'll
so
say though, it doesn't
bad.
necessarily seem like a dragon egg.
I don't want to bring it with us if it's gonna be mean.
Maybe we don't touch it.
Well, I've already
it-
touched it.
It definitely looks like it was experimented on in like some way.
Mm.
I suppose. Can I see if these chests are trapped at all?
Yeah, go ahead and which one are you checking first?
The one on the right first.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
You keep asking me to make these checks where I have no additions. Alright, 6.
6. You're not seeing anything on this one that would like lead you to believe it's trapped in any kind of way, go ahead and make an investigation for the left one.
Oof, 2.
Also, not seeing
Mherren don't
anything
see
that would tell you
shit.
this one is trapped.
All right. Well,
One of the
Mherren,
chests always lies.
Mherren's
the
just
other chest
gonna.
always tells the
Yeah,
truth.
I know for sure that's the case. One of these has got to be either an explosion or a mimic. There's no way.
Why can't we
Mherren's
have
still
both?
gonna open them. Mherren's gonna prop open the right one first. Pop it open.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest game of Deal or No Deal I've ever seen.
And I can see what's going to happen, correct? Like this is a visible thing? Okay, so I get advantage on this at least. Okay, it didn't do anything.
Can I?
Pretty much. It's not a nat 1 anymore.
I can expend a use for to replace any roll with a new d20. Yeah, any creature I can see.
Okay, yeah, okay. Go ahead and make another roll then, Mherren.
I think I make the roll.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll, Shello.
I hope this doesn't. Oh,
Natural 20.
Holy shit!
He's a freak
I
of
like how that's
nature.
called freak of nature.
Shello, go ahead and roll a D100.
okay.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Which one
Oh.
is that? This one.
70.
Mherren, you feel a tinge of cold brush by you, but like you feel like it should have hit you, but somehow it doesn't seem to take any damage when you open this chest. Like just frost shoots up past your face.
Fuck, talk about good luck.
Mherren, as you like look behind you to like see everyone else watching you just get shot up with icy mist, maybe feeling a little embarrassed, you notice that Shello is like looking at you, twitching his head around, and you see some like lumps kind of form on the top of his head, but then like go back to like just like a sleek shell.
What in
And
the
he goes
fuck?
back to normal.
Oh. Mherren kind of narrows her eyes, but she doesn't say anything.
You see
We're
within this
fine.
chest, there are 3 spell scrolls and what looks like a metal rod.
I would like them all. Can I look at what the scrolls say?
Yeah, it looks like a polymorph spell scroll, a spell scroll for tiny hut, and a spell
it's like
scroll
a
for
house.
frost fingers.
A cold, small house.
I like
with a
those.
mouse in it. That's what this is telling us.
Dude, it's a hint.
I like that I can just also transform now again in a different way.
This goes all the way to the top.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check for the rod. Natural 1 for the Arcana. You do not recognize it. To you, it just looks like a metal rod. There's
You can hit people with
no
it.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket it still. I can hit so many things.
Balthazar, I'll let you make an Arcana check as well. You would probably be able to tell what this is just by looking at it.
I mean, I'll be able to tell. I'm also snickering because, like, I'm imagining Mherren's hair is like all icy and shit. Just as like a get back at her for the fucking fireball. 17.
Okay, seeing this, like, Mherren just, like, picking it up, putting it in her belongings, this is a fairly known magic item, so you're able to, like, recognize it just from seeing it across the room. This is a immovable rod.
Whoa, how is she moving it so effortlessly?
Balthazar knows that
She's your
the
strong,
rod
man.
has a button on it, and when you press the button, it makes it so the
Rod.
makes it so the rod is magically fixed in place until another creature uses an action to push the button again. The
You can
rod
literally-
the rod does not move even if it is defying gravity. It can hold up to
Yep.
8,000 pounds of weight.
Holy.
So
holy
if
shit,
you're above a
that's so
pit and
cool.
the platform below you drops, you can use that rod to hang on.
If you had a very large amount of these, would you be able to create an infinitely tall ladder?
Probably.
I mean, I suppose as long as you
A
didn't
creature can
accidentally
use
click another
an
button.
action to make a DC 30 strength check, moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet on a success.
Jesus. 30?
I would say that's
Rod
easy,
it.
but I can't technically do that.
I think we can all do that, right?
Yeah, I want to open the second chest.
Right, the second chest. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm in it.
God damn it.
Hey, this is better. 18. Oh wait, I get advantage as well because I can see
Yes.
it. Sorry, I forgot.
Once again,
18.
a cone of frost just like shoots up. This time you instinctively move your head out of the way effortlessly. Within this chest, some pouches of gold you find. You find
Ooh.
4 pouches of 150 gold.
It's weird. It's almost like they expected 4 adventurers to come through here.
I'm taking it all. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
Mherren,
joking.
you should be very careful. That looks quite dangerous over there.
No, it's fine.
There's also another crystal within this chest, similar to the ones on the tables.
I want it.
Careful when touching.
It does appear
No.
this crystal has some kind of magical effects. You'll need to study it further to figure out the full effects.
Ooh,
can do
I'm gonna
that.
keep that in a separate pocket.
Okay.
Don't want it to taint my other thing. Don't want it to taint my rod.
Why are we talking about tanks? What's going on?
The thing was, I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Before
I
you
just,
say it.
I did think about it. I was just in the middle of saying it already, and I had to commit.
I'm gonna investigate the broken eggshell that's on this table.
Okay.
Because I'm worried about it.
Make a Arcana check or a Nature check.
I'm gonna go with Arcana because I'm proficient in it. Not that it helps. 16.
Seems like they were doing some sort of experiment on this egg, and it didn't get to the state of the other eggs, like what they wanted.
Mhm.
You see some like black residue around it. You kind of get the impression that it's similar to that black sludge monster you fought on a previous floor.
So they're genetically changing things. Okay. I can see here there's a vial with like the glowing. It's got similar glow to the eggs. Can I check that out as well?
Yeah, make another Arcana check.
Fucking Jesus. 10.
You're not quite sure what the substance inside is, but it seems to be connected to whatever they did to the egg in some way, or the eggs in some way. But you're not sure what kind of like properties it has, and you think it would probably be kind of like dangerous to like try to like transport or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't
no.
seem like it has much use to you.
No.
Close inspection on this chained
Crystal.
crystal. What the fuck
Yeah.
it do?
It seems to be magical in some way.
Okay, cool. That's all. Thank you.
Can I look further into it to see exactly what its magical properties are?
Make an Arcana check.
It's magic.
It's a crystal.
Like, is it being used as a power source for the equipment?
It seems like they're using it. They're like chipping pieces of it off in order to kind of combine with the eggs for some like genetic like DNA splicing purposes. They're like mutating things. It does also seem to have like some sort of like magical properties, and this is a blue crystal. You're also seeing some like green and like red crystals on like the tables in the room that seem to have like various magical properties to them.
We should probably collect those. I might go around
Yes.
collecting those.
Also let Balthazar, Mherren, and Pebble make history checks. Not gonna bother having Shello do it because you wouldn't know this.
Well,
He just wants to be included.
I got a
20.
14.
I could get a nat
23.
1. That could be fun.
he
You
can
now
just make
don't
up his own
remember
memories
anything anymore.
Pebble, you don't quite recognize that. You're having a hard time placing specifically like what it is. You kind of like feel like you've heard about this somewhere. Mherren and Balthazar, however, Balthazar, you would know this from like teaching and like world history and stuff from Academy. Mherren, you would know this because you fought the dragons in war. This is a crystal from a kingdom of the First Land, the island of the dragons.
Oh.
It is said that there's a massive quantity of like magic crystals on that island that the dragons are like hoarding. These crystals like only form there. And in addition to that, Mherren, go ahead and make a religion check.
I was about to say, I was about to see if I could do something that does relate to this. So that works out wonderfully. Please don't be a shit roll. Oh, nat 20! Holy shit.
Mherren, as you look towards the crystal, your vision kind of goes like dizzy a bit looking at it, and you like start to have like thoughts come to your mind that you didn't actually think you knew. It's almost like these thoughts are being like inserted into your mind of this deity known as Asgarath, the world shaper, the deity to the dragons. It is said that this deity was an ancient dragon that slept under the island, that the crystals, all the colors of the crystals kind of transformed this dragon into this like color shifting dragon with like scales that change in hue as it like flew through the sky. But ancient lore says that this dragon deity was like created by just like being asleep with these crystals for like thousands of years and inheriting their pure magic. And Mherren and Balthazar, the two of you know that before the war with the dragons, this was like their main export to the like mainland and like other continents. And then after the war began, the dragons obviously stopped giving these crystals away, so they became like exceedingly rare throughout the continent.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm.
So for the religion thing, I'm the only one that knows this though, right?
Yeah.
Because I've had it projected into my mind.
Basically, yeah.
You had a Dave Filoni flashback
You
scene.
did not know
projected.
anything about Asgarath as a deity, really, so you start to find it like odd that you suddenly like know this information. Asgarath is the is what it's called in like Draconic. That's like that was what the dragons call it. When translated to common, it's called the World Shaper.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Let me do this then. I'm doing notes.
So you mentioned Peanut that those crystals were really rare back then. Are they still really rare now and with a bit of a gold?
They just get more rare as time goes on. Yes.
Ooh.
Loves
sitting on thousands.
Touch the crystal.
Yeah, as you do, your like scars begin to like kind of light up and change in color with it.
Ooh.
It seems to have like some sort of connection to that, although you notice that the magic from this seems to be like a little bit less potent almost.
Suppose that makes sense. What if Mherren holds the scale in her other hand and touches the crystal? Does anything different happen?
Make an Arcana check. I'll give you
Okay.
advantage.
I'm just very nervous about potentially touching the scale to it, and then the scale goes away. With advantage. Oof. Please be a good roll. Oh, 9.
As you kind of hold it up, like magic aura kind of connects the two, like almost like lightning kind of zapping into each other. Once again, all you really get from it though is that the magic is connected, but the scale seems to have like a higher potency of the magic than what the crystal has. And it seems that the crystal starts kind of like absorbing the scale's magic almost and kind of like cracking in some places, just ever so slightly. Like it's kind of like overcharging it.
Yeah, Miriam's gonna take her hand back. Interesting.
While everyone is sharing this lovely bit of history knowledge, can I ask, is this like the stuff on the floor around the incubator, is it liquid or is it like a gaseous?
That's like mold growing.
Oh, cool. Can I play with the mold?
No.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
POV, grew up in government housing.
I'm gonna make that a disadvantage.
Oh, you're no longer poisoned. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's ended.
So I got an 11 then. Or,
Okay. You take 1 poison damage. You're also now
Ouch.
re-poisoned.
Oh, thank goodness.
Make a
Lovely.
nature check.
Okay,
He's so smart.
At disadvantage now that you're poisoned.
good. 8.
8. It seems sickly what you're doing.
What do you mean? Everyone else was enjoying their time together. I was gonna just.
I'll say for
anything.
everyone but Shello, it's becoming common knowledge that the sickness is originating from these experiments that are happening here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Shout out Shello, my main boy.
I feel like kids eat grass and dirt and soil.
Yeah, drink from the hose.
Mold.
You'll be fine.
Drink from the hose.
I mean, it could be cheese forming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a nice. It's a nice
could be
blue
Brussels
cheese.
sprouts. You never know. A little bit of sage. You don't know what's growing in there. It's furry.
He can't spell fungus without F-U-N.
What does that spell?
Fun.
Do you know anything we could do to help purify this area?
I was never too intensely trained in things like that. I was mostly trained to be a fighter. I was just going to say we could always just try like breaking stuff.
We can, but we probably shouldn't risk. If we break stuff, we don't know if it's gonna be good for it or if it's gonna end up releasing more of it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I'm kind of running low on magic. Mherren, would you be able to help me at all with that? With my mana. Pretty please.
And Mherren doesn't say anything, but she does reach out and touch Pebble's shoulder.
Wow.
Level 1 spell slot restored.
Probably explore a bit more and see what we can find.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I like the hat.
A friend.
Sorry.
That is a lovely hat.
To the next floor. Blood smear on the ground, a skeleton wizard hat next to it. Blood seemingly leading to a room forward. There's also a door to the right. There's also a table, some like books and notes and such.
We should probably look at the books.
Just
You're
be careful.
You're a big
Oh,
fan
now
of
I can
reading
see the book.
now.
Ugh, please
Yeah,
don't
same.
explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode.
I'm gonna look at one of the books.
Danny over here.
Don't you ever check things for traps? Jeez.
I've never met.
Yeah,
the
Balthazar,
fact
make
that
a
you can
dexterity
acknowledge-
saving throw. Mherren, make a dexterity saving
hope-
throw. Pebble, make a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
God damn, everyone
I was
gets.
gonna say, I really hope that people see the irony in Mherren saying that
And
after having fell victim.
Shello,
We all
make a
get-
dexterity saving throw.
Damn it.
So
Okay.
can I see the effect that's going to happen to us?
Yes,
Pebble
you
and
see a
Balthazar get
fireball
+3.
burst from this book.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Or no-
I got a dirty 20 then.
You got a
I'm going
23.
down, letting you know.
Oh yeah, 23 then.
And I got a 13.
I got a 22.
Yeah, as this book opens, the fireball immediately turns it and everything else on this desk to ash, as fire engulfs Balthazar, dealing 19 fire damage.
Oh
I'm
my
down.
fucking god. You're down? Okay, hold on.
Pebble, you take 19 fire damage.
Okay.
Mherren and Shello, you both take 9 fire damage.
I'm healing Balthazar for 20 damage. Or for 20 health. I mean, god damn you, Balthazar.
Now, picking himself back up after being down in ashes of what was probably very important information that could have been learned.
Balthazar? Did you not think to check that book?
Moving on.
Can all of you make perception checks?
Okay.
Moving on is crazy.
I'm not liking my rolls today.
6.
Who's all doing it? Oh, are
7.
we all doing it?
Pebble
Yeah.
got a 6.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Oof, 5.
Before we continue with the rest of the episode, I wanted to remind you that we released merch. Yes, we have our own merch site where you can get the Dragon Deez Dice logo on various pieces of clothing, as well as stickers and other goodies. If you're a fan of the show and want to show off your support, this is the best way to do it. That's dragondeezdice.shop. Thank you. Now back to the episode. And you're all surprised when the door at the top of the room slams open, and rolling out of it is this ball of like arms and hands all like connected together, and it like rolls out, grabbing onto like the doorway and pushing itself out, and then using 2 arms as like legs, it begins running towards you all, going for Pebble, and just like kind of like rolling into you, hands and flesh slapping into your back.
Giving you a pat on the back.
I guess.
Saying, good job healing your friend.
The 21 hits.
Yes.
You take 11 bludgeoning damage, and you're also grappled as these arms like wrap around you.
Great. That's lovely. Oh boy. I don't like how this thing looks.
It's rude.
No, it's freaking me out. I don't.
That's rude.
I don't care if it's rude. I don't like this fuck.
That does, however, make it Pebble's turn.
I guess I'm just gonna attack this thing. I don't really want to use a spell slot on it. So I'm going to use my sword.
12 does not hit.
Damn it. Okay. Did it look like it got close, or?
You kind of slides against like some of the arms, wasn't quite cut through them.
Damn. Okay. Well, then I'll just try again. 15?
15 does hit.
Yay. Okay. There's 6 damage. I guess that's my turn then. Fuck.
Okay, Balthazar, on to you.
I'm gonna use the apparatus to attempt to cast Burning Hands. So I'll roll my D. It's an Arcana check to use success. 19.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So you're able to cast Burning Hands.
Okay, let me grab the spell from here. The dexterity save.
I rolled a 2, so
Yeah,
go ahead and roll
okay,
3d6.
so 11.
Yeah, you shoot fire into it, burning like some of the flesh, and starts to smell like very bad.
Yeah. I'm also hoping it would ungrapple Pebble there.
No.
No, it's holding on dear tight while I'm roasting its skin.
Yeah.
Damn this guy.
Okay.
He's good.
Yeah, okay, I'll use my potion of healing greater. 13.
Running out from this room is like a little crawling hand along the ground that then like runs up next to Balthazar. Can't attack you this turn. However, another one starts running out of the room.
Jesus. All hands on deck.
It runs up to about here. Also cannot attack. Mherren,
Another one.
that brings us to you.
Oh.
I'm just gonna attack with halberd.
24 does hit.
Wonderful.
I really hate this freak. Not Mherren, the
13
limbs.
damage. I was about to say, you best
didn't
watch
even,
it.
You didn't even specify. I would have already assumed you meant the monster.
Well,
it
I mean,
was
we've
fun.
gone over how Mherren's a freak a few times, you know.
Mherren's not a freak, kind
No,
of.
she's not.
She is.
Oh.
Only a little lot.
She transforms into a beast.
Hey, if that's
And not in the druid kind of way. I mean,
She's just
Mherren's
girl
going
boss.
to attack again. To the 25.
25 does hit.
Nice.
Attacking the Soul Shaker, to be clear, not the hands.
Yeah.
Soul Shaker.
9 more damage.
It's got plenty of arms to shake, so.
Yeah, it's a good. You'll find out why it's called Soul Shaker in a second.
Because it shakes your
I
hand.
don't like that.
It shakes your soul.
It has a really strong.
Well, I mean,
grip
it does
that shakes
have.
your
It
hand
has a
really
lot of
well.
hands to grab at the soul to shake.
It'll shake Pebble's soul in a second.
No!
Sure it will.
Stop
I'm just
it.
imagining it just picks it up and goes, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Be nice to
That's all
her.
I can do, though.
Okay, Shello, on to you.
Well, I want to see Pebble's soul come out.
Please don't let that happen. Pebble doesn't want her soul to come out.
There's so much I can do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We accept you for who you are when you're ready.
I don't want to waste any spell slots. I guess I'm gonna have a little step up and hit this hand.
It's gonna be tricky. He's a little fella.
11.
Oh, 11 misses. You like
okay.
hit her on the floor as it like jumps out of the way like a little spider when you try to like hit it with like a book or something.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll go again. Might as well roll a second one.
Yeah, no, misses once again.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna maybe go over here.
Alright.
next to this patch of perhaps liquid, perhaps gas.
That's mold.
I know.
Yeah, as you go over there, another hand like jumps off a table in there and runs at you.
Hello.
Whoa, spoiler, we didn't know there was a table on there.
There's a 14 hit.
No, that is my armor class.
Okay, yeah, it tries to like stab its like fingernails into your feet, but isn't able to get all the way through your boot.
Whoa.
Which
Can
boot?
I shake
It's
his
a soul
hand?
shaker.
That's a
Shello, you
reference.
do see in that room are like medical tables and like blood all over the ground, like body parts and such. You'll need to go over there to like view it a bit more, but that's where you're getting from a cursory glance.
Gang, I believe someone may have been sick recently. There's equipment for sick people.
Pebble, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
On it, boss. I get a +3 to this. Oh, that's good because I got a natural 1. That's 9.
Pebble, you feel your like soul being tugged at as these hands like wrap around you. You take 5 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your hit point maximum also decreases by 5.
Oh, damn, dude.
As this thing is like sucking out your vitality, and it seems that some of its wounds begin to get healed.
Fucking.
Oh.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
5.
Okay, that's
What I thought. Okay.
cool, dude. That's awesome. No, it's not.
This lasts
No,
until
really
long
not.
rest.
It's pretty cool.
It is then going to have one of its other arms like whip out and hit Balthazar.
Go on.
There's a 17 hit. You still have mage armor, by the way.
Dexterity modifier is +1. No, it still hits.
Okay, then you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Wonderful.
It's like trying to
Thanks.
like pull you in, but like Pebble's like too big. It can't like grapple onto both of you.
So mean.
Pebble, I'll bring
It's
us to your turn.
wild.
She's just so big and greedy.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the guy who's fucking holding on to me.
The soul shaker.
Yeah, 23 damage. Or 23, does a 23 hit?
hits.
Okay. Not 23 damage, no. 7 damage.
It's almost 23.
And then I'm gonna attack it again. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Alright. Then 10 damage.
All right. Yeah, you
And that is
chop off like a few fingers and like a whole arm like goes to the ground, starts flopping around like a fish. It's looking pretty hard.
I'm going to try my best to like fucking wriggle my way out.
Okay,
Like-
make a
charisma check.
Yeah, probably that
make a
one.
strength check.
interesting. 19.
Yeah, you pop out of or out from its arms and you are ungrappled.
Thank God. Fuck this guy.
I'm going to utilize my braces. I'm going to hit this fucking hand with Firebolt twice.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, natural 20, it hits. So that is a 14. Is that doubled because of the crit?
Yeah, so you just completely like obliterate this thing into like a black smear onto the ground.
Okay. Well, then I can use my second Firebolt on the big creature now. That was almost another nat 20.
Yeah, 18 hits.
18 hits, and then we will... It is a 8.
Shoot into this, a couple arms like catch on fire, and it's like waving them around, trying to like put it out. Doing anything else?
No, that ends my turn because that second, when you use the braces, the second attack uses the bonus action.
Yeah, okay.
Still good.
So this this other hand is going to like run up to Mherren, trying to claw at her.
Stop it.
Give me here.
14 hits.
No,
Okay, not able to get you, and is your turn.
little bastard.
Stomp on it.
Be nice to her.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Just gotta stomp it.
I would. That's like. So I have this funky little weapon called the Javelin of Lightning.
Ooh.
That now I'm perfectly lined up. I'm gonna hit this big boy.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
And the hand with the lightning.
I hope you hit Balthazar.
Oh,
well.
nat 20, baby.
Yep, that gets it.
Holy shit. Wait, why are you saying uh-oh? You cannot be hit. The javelin is only going at this big guy. It will stop before it gets to you.
Okay.
Especially with a nat 20. Hello? Okay, so the little guy gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That save
Little
is
guy's
13.
gonna fail.
It has a good dex. It fails.
Okay, good. Okay, little guy takes 12 damage, 12 lightning damage.
Okay, that just gets like obliterated into a black smear in the ground once again.
And the
Yeah.
big guy.
And then big guy takes 9 plus... So a total of 21 damage, 12 of which
This
is
javelin
lightning.
like pierces through like getting lodged into like the center of like where all the arms kind of like knot together, and it lights up with lightning and just like explodes this thing, a bunch of arms landing onto the ground that then begin to start crawling around.
Oh god.
Oh.
Ew.
It's like a widow spider.
Let me think for a second. What weapon can I possibly use here? I have so many. This has to be an action, isn't it? Yeah, as an action. Fuck. I gotta wait till next turn for that shit. I guess I'm just gonna step over this black smear that was once a hand. And I'm gonna just smack my halberd down on this hand.
Alright.
On this other hand. Hey, does a 27 hit?
27 does hit.
Wonderful. 13 damage.
Yeah, you perfectly just like chop this thing like right in half. And the fingers are like twitching around.
Aw,
Gross.
poor guy.
Next up is a hand next to Balthazar that's going to try to claw at him, trying to like climb up his leg and stab its nails in. As a 14 hit.
14 is my exact armor class.
Okay, then yeah, it's like going through your cloak but not quite penetrating into skin. Shello, onto you.
I need to hit this thing.
What's good?
19 hits.
6.
Alright, yeah, you splat this thing against the ground, killing it.
Oh, I was scared I wasn't gonna be able to kill any of these, I'll be honest.
I think all your modifiers for damage are more than what these things have for health.
Yeah, but I didn't think I was gonna be able to hit them.
What are you doing next?
I might come over to the party and try and hit this one.
Yeah.
Give him a smack.
It's not. There we go. Okay.
Ooh, 9
9.
misses.
Well, I think I'll use my bonus action to disengage.
All right.
Or oh wait, no, I can use my bonus action to attack again with the scimitar speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go one more. Okay.
Yeah, unable to hit this thing as it's scurrying around on the ground. There's like a pile of these from this thing like blowing up, so they're just like all like moving around, squirming.
I think Shello wants to lie down for a while. Things are moving too fast.
Next up is another one near Balthazar, so it's going to try to attack him. Getting a 17.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, so it slashes its nails against your toes, doing 2 damage.
Ow. Fucker.
Next up, this one is going to like run closer towards Mherren, trying to attack her. Getting a 5, it just tries to like launch at her and like falls to the ground. And then one next to Pebble is going to attack her.
Lame.
Unable to get you, which does bring us to your turn.
I guess I'm gonna smack this little guy. Does a 21 hit?
hits.
Cool. Wait, shit. Fuck. I rolled again. Ignore that 17. Does 7 damage? Or
Yeah,
actually,
you,
can that 17 just be my second attack?
so you're attacking the other one because you kill this one.
Yeah, I'll do the other one. 6 damage to the other one.
Okay, yeah, you just like quickly like chop these things up while they're like running around the ground, killing both of those. Anything else?
Nah. I think I'm
balls
good.
are on you then.
I'm going to use. I don't know why I didn't do this before, but now that I know, I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile. How many we got left on the board? 1, 2, pretty much just 2. I might cast it at a first level. Oh, yeah.
They go and roll damage for
Hey.
that.
Fuck. Okay.
2. That's perfect. You just
Yeah.
pop both of
Perfect.
these things in the back.
Yeah.
They like fall over, dead.
Mm.
Getting rid of the last 2 hands rolling around the ground that seem sentient.
That's amazing. If I'd known that earlier, I would have done it like a third level slot and just fucking killed all of them.
May I
You'd be.
delicately inspect the situation with this fancy hat over here?
What are you trying to figure out with it?
If it's about to explode if I touch it.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Am I still poisoned?
Yeah.
6.
This looks like a article of clothing.
I would like to don the cap.
Okay, putting it on your head without saying the safe word. No one move.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
What I've learned from this dungeon is everything explodes.
Well, not until like 2 rooms ago.
Oh, good. I'm not affected.
Yeah, Balthazar, you're good. Mherren, Pebble, Shello, go ahead and make dexterity saving throws.
God
Okay.
fucking damn, dude.
Yeah.
Shello, you don't get plus
This
3.
ain't
but-
my first rodeo. Okay, dirty 20.
I have 15.
I got a 14.
Shello, Pebble, you both take 29 fire damage.
Jesus. Oh my god. Okay.
Mherren, you take 14 fire damage.
Okay, perfect. Because if I took
As-
29, I would have been down.
As Shello, you put this hat on your head and just it erupts in fire, and all you feel in your head now is pain and ash as the hat has been destroyed.
No.
I'd like to point out I've survived 3 fireballs now without going down.
I can make it a 4.
So
I just
I'll
wanted
kill
a
you,
hat.
and I'll win.
Both of us is gonna be like staring at the wall in front of him, just dusting himself off from like the fire. You just hear an explosion behind him. That's just fucking.
Shello does not look well. Emotionally or physically. I will go in and see if there are any more sick people. Perhaps they can help me with my sores. Just looking around for
Make a perception check.
Oh.
20.
Knowing that hands were coming from this room, you're kind of looking for that specifically. It seems like there's no threats or like movement or anything in this room. It seems that everything that was in here has come out. So you
I
seem
do see
safe.
a certain hand over here.
Yeah, it seems to be some sort of like magical X-ray. You
Oh,
do. I'll say
ooh.
with your natural 20, you hear movement all the way over in that other room.
In the room over here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are the two of you over by that door checking it?
Yeah.
It is locked.
How easy does the lock look to break?
I mean, it's a pretty simple wooden door.
I would like to kick it open.
Okay, make a strength check.
22.
Yeah, you kick it right open.
The fuck is that?
You see.
I don't know what they're laughing at.
I don't either. I'm looking at a
Hunched
rib cage right
behind some desks, like a chair, looking at various pages of notes on said desks and kind of strewn across the floor, kind of randomly it seems, or some are like lined up together and such, is what looks at first to be like another creature. Like it looks like undead perhaps, but looking at it for a moment longer, just kind of studying the scene, looking at him, he seems sentient. He seems like a breathing, living man. Just wearing these pants, no like shirt or anything. He's standing at around 5 foot 10 inches. Hard to really tell due to him having like this bent posture and a massive mutated cranium that kind of pulses with a glowing burn scar traveling down his arm.
Oh, that's fun.
He has these.
This surely can't go wrong.
He has these kind of crazed eyes with these purple tattooed lines over them that dart back at you, knocking down the door.
I'm going to start walking in.
He's creepy looking.
You walk in, he says,
Company took you longer than I thought, but made sure to make much noise on the climb up.
You also
Aaron's
see.
thinking about all the fireballs.
You also see around him are these like beakers, different like arcane items on desks, room lit up by candles all over the place. In the corner of the room is like some device with like astral shapes set up in like a diorama. Not really sure what it's used for just by looking at it, but most notably in this room is a giant archway on a platform that looks to be excavated from some different place entirely and kind of just like put in here for studying. Like it looks like you see like residue of like broken stone at like the base of it and like some like dirt and stuff around it. It seems to be like moved in here. And there's like candles around it, some like notes and like sketches and diagrams around it, and there's writing etched into like around it that you notice is in a different language. I'll let both of you make intelligence checks to try to figure out what language it is.
That 20, bitch.
14.
Do either of you know Ignan?
No.
Does anyone at the table know Ignan?
I know.
I'll say, Balthazar, with your natural 20, you kind of piece some of the language together. You don't know Ignan, but you're kind of able to translate this into like rough common. It says roasting words to another.
Oh.
For critical success there. You're able to like translate it without actually knowing the language. You just kind of like think back to like
either way, I was
going to
look at it and use comprehend language.
Like, yeah, well. What are the two of you doing in this other room?
I don't
You hear
know,
that
I'm
a
just
door has
gonna-
been broken down.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna head out there. That sounds a lot more interesting.
Hello, gang.
Pebble and Shello rush into the doorway to see this.
Well, now that you're all here, I must ask, what is the purpose of you stepping foot in this tower and making your way all the way up here?
Who are you?
I believe I asked a question first.
Okay, but why am I going to answer you? I have no clue who you are.
You do not know
Because
this
we were having a
man?
conversation. Are you not skilled and such?
I don't know. Sure.
We're here to find out why this tower seems to be infecting the town with a disease.
Ah, well, you must have pieced it together by now. All the experiments in the room below and the adjacent room. Yes, they were doing something very nasty work in here.
You're one to talk, you nasty piece of work.
Excuse me?
You are excused. You may leave.
No. You ask who I am. Me, I'm in the pursuit of knowledge. To right the wrongs inflicted on me.
What happened to you?
Ah, still not pieced that one together, have you?
I mean, I can assume it's the experiments, but
Ah, very well. Then you shall assume wrong.
Kind of goes over and grabs some like vials and starts putting them in his pockets.
You may have pieced together what's in the tower. That isn't what happened to me.
Scars, you said that they sort of like glow a little bit.
Yes.
Do they look anything like Mherren's scars?
Make an Arcana check.
Ruh-roh.
Please be decent. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I haven't looked at the roll yet. I can figure it out. I was
It's
gonna
a
give you
9.
advantage.
Oh, yes, please. Please don't be shit. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't think it's podcast appropriate. I'm gonna kill Mherren.
Looks like magical glowing scars. Yours look like slash wounds. His look like burns. Not quite the same, but it's hard to tell.
I do not trust this man.
Me neither, Shello. I'm saying this quietly.
I don't. My memory is not crystal clear as some of your hair may be, though.
Oh, I get it.
This man has. I do not like him. He has wronged us before in some way.
This guy wronged you before?
Yes, I'm certain.
Not being mindful of how loud he's speaking.
Okay, let's make a check. He he's not looking up at you, he's looking down at the desk. He's kind of like grabbing some things and some papers and stuff, putting it in his pockets. Puts his not looking up still, he like puts his hand to his ear and kind of like moves his like lobe up like he's hearing you, Shello.
Why is it that you think I've wronged one of you?
It is purely my antly memory.
If you are referring to what I expect you are, to me, it was not wrong.
Kind of goes over to this crystal ball kind of sphere. You see like flames in it, and he kind of like taps it and like puts his head closer to it, like he's looking inside of it. And then you see his like pupils like moving around like all over the place, like he's like examining it.
Wait, what? Shello, what did this guy do to you?
I'm not. I don't see it clearly, but I know he has done something wrong.
Going up to there, as you get closer, he holds his hand up and he's like,
"No closer than that, please."
And he like looks over at you, squints his eyes, and he's like,
"You are not the one I'm familiar with."
What do you mean? I am Shello, the amazing juggling ant boy.
Right, no. I've heard of you.
Yes.
I've seen posters around.
And you must have done something, perhaps even at my shows.
I've never been one for entertainment. I'm more of, the sciences. You, no.
Mherren, do you not recognize this man?
Well, I have several ideas. I might.
Can I look at the stuff on the desk?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Okay. 7.
You're not really making heads or tails of any of it. It just seems like a bunch of scientific, arcane writings that you don't understand, sketches and stuff.
No, I don't see any shapes or anything that I can help convey.
There's like a circle, one of the papers.
I'll use my telepathy. Balthazar.
The very suspicious bad man has drawn some form of circle. Maybe he'll try and entrap us.
Okay.
He picks up this metal helmet off the desk and kind of like holds it to his side. It's like looks like scavenged, like rusty metal. It's like super damaged. There's 2 holes for like eyes, and then like some like holes in it for like a mouth area. It has like this glass lens over one of the eyes. It's like strapped to it. Seems to be like a makeshift sort of a thing. Not quite sure what it does, but it looks vaguely familiar.
Dude, who the hell?
I've pieced together.
You have?
Help. Yeah.
I'm confused as fuck. Personally.
But let me ask you, strange, scary, evil man. You don't know of me. Do you know any of the rest of us?
I should rephrase this. I don't have history with you. We've all crossed paths once.
So yeah.
What? When would I have crossed paths with this guy?
Have history.
He's such a little freak.
You helped me quite a deal, I will say. And for that, I may repay you one day.
How did we help you?
If our ends converge, that is, if we have the same goals, I am in no position to give favors when it doesn't help myself in return.
Man, fuck this guy. I
squint my ant eyes, which don't have eyelids, at the helmet, and try and call back.
Oh, gang, this is the man with the large helmet from when we were saving the children.
When the guy who was in that prison cell with the weird fucking mask.
I don't know what he was doing. I can tell you for sure that I have for sure a memory now, clear as day. I've seen this mask run past me before.
It does look kind of similar to the...
Is that who you are, you fiend?
He holds up his finger, kind of like shaking it, slowly turning around, and he's like,
"There you go, putting that brain to use."
I guess I just didn't think that guy could talk. I don't know why. I just assumed he couldn't.
And while I appreciate you complimenting my ant brain, it does not fix what you have done.
God damn it.
Yeah, the helmet looks more damaged since then. Getting the impression that it probably got like damaged in order to like remove it from himself, because it was a helmet that prevented spells being cast by the wearer. But it seems he's retrofitted it into something else because he has like the like a goggle over it and such. So it seems he's like done something with it to make it useful to him.
God damn, I'm so mad that I knew. I'm so mad that I knew.
He walks over, placing his arm on this the back of this chair.
Both of us gonna get closer.
Your name wouldn't happen to be Magi, would it?
Oh, very good, Balthazar.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were going to say, what the fuck?
Wait, what? Okay.
It is I,
the last remaining magi by the name of Malakast.
You don't look how I imagined you would, Malakast.
I've gone through many changes.
Did you do this to yourself?
Seems you still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Then what exactly are you doing here?
I am here, like I said, for the pursuit of knowledge. There's much I can learn from these texts and such.
But this building, it's diseased, it's condemned. Why here?
This is where the knowledge was contained. They abandoned this place, but didn't think to destroy the evidence.
But surely their experimentation isn't vast knowledge that was on a super need to know. There's got to be something specific that you're looking for.
Yes, well, I am a few steps ahead of you all, so to get to that point, I would need to explain much more that I'm sure you will learn in due time.
What?
Well, while explaining knowledge, there is something that we need from you. Or at least me.
Yes. I've been waiting for you to tell me what you need from me.
Your apparatus. We found one of them. And I'll lift up my sleeve on the cloak. My robe.
Yes, I see. The original.
The original. This is the first one.
Yes, my own creation.
Then you'd know it's broken.
Yes, I was there when it broke. 2 of us were.
2. Who was the other person?
Mherren?
Balthazar's gonna do a deep think about this. He's not gonna say any fucking name.
He looks behind at you, Pebble, and just kind of smirks.
No, Mherren was not there.
Well, he said that you were.
No, cause oh my god.
I'm so
In
confused.
the dream sequence, Mherren is not herself. She sees things usually through the dragon's magic.
Yeah.
Which is the scale. But she is not there. She is not
thought that
there. She is just connected to it.
But hear me out. Similar to
Oh
what
my
happened.
God.
No. Similar to what happened in another dream sequence regarding the scale. When it was in the college, one of them noticed that you were there, even though you weren't. You'd never
It wasn't
been
that
there.
dream.
No, but perhaps he might have the same thing that fucking teacher had.
Balthazar's gauntlet looks exactly the one that blasted her. That is the last sentence I have for that dream.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What?
Mherren might have actually been there in this specific dream. Because I think it calls back. Well, no, because it's wavy. Because the whole thing is how it's described, at least in my notes. So I probably just missed a couple words going down that made it a little bit clearer. It looks almost like a mirage, you know? You know. So I fully didn't think that this was a thing that happened to her, just that she was seeing it. But I think I know what this is.
It was her,
You
wasn't
did
it?
this to me. Were you the one that wielded that gauntlet?
They called it a weapon. I simply used the apparatus as a catalyst for my experiments. The experiment went wrong due to you.
Mherren just kind of looks like she's in deep thought, but her jaw is set, like she is grinding her teeth. And how did it go wrong? Because of me.
You interfered. I was going through so many subjects, but you somehow managed to get to me.
Wait. You're
The
saying
magic
that
didn't kill me.
It didn't kill I either. It seems we share in its properties now.
Seems so.
you said test subjects. Are you saying that she was one of your test subjects?
The war zone made a perfect petri dish for my magic.
So that's
Wow.
what you meant by you haven't seen one of us for a while.
Balthazar's gonna sort of stiffen up and try and contain his emotions.
Fuck, dude, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy.
Man, here I was hating an 8th family, wanting to sort of replace him with the Magi family, but I kind of don't want to do that now.
Am I allowed to step forward?
How much are you moving forward?
Like just a space or two, probably 2 spaces. So just like right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
He holds up his hand and he's like, "No, Father. What is it that you want with me now?"
I haven't quite decided just yet.
Well, for
You're a
starters,
sick bastard. You know that?
He's just like laughing maniacally.
you and I both know that this is a piece of equipment that I've got. From what I've seen from your other designs of it, it has something for the torso as well.
I believe you are thinking of the capital's own creation from my design, streamlining it not for my purposes, but for their own.
This version's only the gauntlet.
Yes, I will give it to you on loan. I don't need it quite yet.
I don't remember ever asking.
But you took it. I am simply telling you can keep it for now.
You left it.
Left it in storage. But as long as you have it, I still know where it is. Let's hope they're safe hands for safekeeping.
Safer than yours.
Well, with the amount of explosions I heard, I said I owe you a favor, and I mean that, for freeing me.
Ridiculous. God, this is crazy. I didn't really expect that we would meet the person that, fucked Mherren up. Ended her
I'm
career,
shocked
made her
Mherren isn't
homeless.
fucking killing this guy.
Oh, there's a reason she got closer.
True.
She did get visibly more angry as Balthazar started talking to him.
Is there a repair that you can do that uses any other power source?
The apparatus needs to be repaired in order to hold its power source to begin with.
I gathered that, but what about the power source itself? What if we, say, didn't have the power source?
It seems like you've been using it without the power source currently. You are channeling the arcane weave, putting your own magic into the apparatus for limited effect. In its broken state, the apparatus cannot hold the conductor. Works like a prism, splitting the arcane weave to infinite possibilities.
But is there any other power source that we can use for it?
None that would achieve the intended use.
Do you know where we could find a power source like that?
He reaches in his back pocket, pulls out a dragon scale shard, and he's like,
What
One
the
of these?
fuck?
Oh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Where did you get that?
You stole mine from the academy. I had to get myself another replacement. Very annoying.
I don't want to admit anything. Last time that everyone was angry.
Because you just be spilling shit. Biggest gossip around.
I'm not gonna say shit.
I can see your mouth watering looking at this. What, you want this one?
Would it be too much to ask?
An enticing proposition. But one I must refute. There is much your group does not grasp, and much more knowledge for I to attain to be sure I am on an untouchable level to thou. You're about to say we can help each other to reach power, but no, I must do so independently so that my power cannot be leveraged against me by someone who understands it. And as it does stand, I am the smartest in the room, but my brain only grows with time, and I yet to have all the pieces. Similar to you all. Once I do, you can hope you will still serve a use to me.
and he puts the dragon scale back in his back pocket.
Okay.
I have a question.
I could try.
On his body, does he have any sort of scar from where Mherren might have stabbed him? Way back when?
Yeah, you see like scars on his torso, a few on like his arm. He does seem to have like other just like battle wound scars, not like the burn scar.
Okay.
I could try a scare tactic.
Oh god.
No, this one could be good.
Well, from what I hear is that you talk about your intellect, but what about your brawn? You know that the college is looking for a scale just like that, right?
Make a intimidation check.
Yeah. 24.
You are correct. Having a scale on me, more targets, my back. However, I'll inform you that the college, they don't necessarily need mine. They don't need yours. As it stands, they can get plenty by working hand in hand with the capital, who have plenty. They simply do not want you to have it.
What the fuck?
I'm fucking sorry.
And you're right. I do not have bronze, but I have brains. It seems that while your magic did quite interesting things to you,
Looking at Mherren.
effects I would quite like to study.
He kind of like licks his
Mherren
lips.
tenses up. Ooh.
For me, it increased my brain power. All the magic went straight to my head. So, it left me very frail. You can attempt to stop me. If you attack me, I calculate you have a 90% chance to land a hit. Unless I cast shield, which of course I will, that makes the probability 65%. However, my likelihood of escape remains at 99%, and that prepubescent ant, in all likelihood, has a higher chance of perishing than I if I cast enough spells. But feel free to attempt to chase. I would do light in proving it not.
Goodness sake.
Now, I've enjoyed our little conversation. I hope you've shared in a bit of my foresight. Maybe you are on another peg up. I hope it'll help you in your own goals, and in the future, it'll help me in mine. However, I must leave. I have already wasted enough time and energy with useless conversing, and I am now 3 minutes, 42 seconds, and 0.7 milliseconds behind my schedule.
Well, hopefully you can calculate more than that because you still owe us a favor. You need to fix the apparatus.
He puts his finger to his chin, sort of looks up, and is like,
What would you do once the apparatus is fixed?
In the long run, we have a king to kill. I'm sure that would benefit you in any way. You're a man of probability. Look at the two options. Probability of us getting it done with broken, or the probability of us getting it fixed.
Though the apparatus is of my own invention, it does not take a mastermind such as myself to fix it. If I were you, I would not waste a favor from someone with as much intellect as I on something so menial, when you could just keep your eye out for another artificer you may cross paths with. And for now, let what you ask of me, future, linger. Let it really stew. I want us to do something amazing together. I will hope that you all survive till then, and will be of greater strength in order to aid me.
I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah.
I want to kill this guy.
You can't.
We could. It would be a bad idea, but
He's 10 steps ahead of you.
He's looking around the room. He's like turned away, but his like head is tilted towards you all, just kind of like looking around at you, scanning you all. And he's like,
We all have many mages to kill in our future. Get in my way before then, or after, and you will be more bodies laid before me.
He didn't succeed the first time.
Did I? The experiment simply got more interesting.
I mean, I've got nothing
Mherren's
more to
just
say
kind
to
of
him.
staring him down. Like, making direct eye contact.
he's like grinning with like chipped, broken teeth at you all, eyes like darting to each person. He seems like he's like almost waiting for one of you to like try to attack him.
I would love nothing more, but I feel like that's a bad idea. And Pebble has little stakes.
He threatened
in it.
Shello would die, and we can't lose Shello.
We can't lose Shello. Our views would be crazy bad.
Noticing that no one lunges at him, he just sort of like shrugs his shoulder. He seems to misty step over to this the stairs of this archway, grabs some notes from the ground, looks towards you all.
I would have expected you all to at least try to stop me.
Your priorities interest me. She's not gonna hold up her longbow. She's not gonna release the arrow, but it is fully drawn, and she is aiming straight at him.
He says through his like grinning chipped teeth, he's like,
Your priorities should have been keeping your allies alive. The fifth one could have been of greater use than any of you.
Oh.
She's gonna shoot.
Holy
go ahead
fuck,
and make it
dude. Wow.
I'm sorry, that's all it takes.
Holy fuck.
And I am going to use a blinding arrow. I still have those from what, 3 years ago when we were at Green Clay.
Fuck this guy, dude.
Fuck. I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit.
11
He's got a big head, I don't know.
flies right past him, almost getting him actually. Just like whizzes right past his head as the archway behind him like seems to activate into this like spinning vortex of like magical energy. Of this like color changing magic that's like pulsing throughout it. Balthazar, you recognize that standing on this archway, saying that he seemed to activate the writing, which is roasting words to another. And he just kind of like puts his arms out to like a T as he like falls backwards into it. And then once he's all the way through it, the portal then like closes and shifts instead into fire that then like bursts out. The fires and like flames that shoot out like just managed to not get you, just kind of like heating you all, kind of like singeing some of your hair and such, not quite reaching you all, as it seems to now be in a what Balthazar would recognize as the plane of fire.
Mm.
That sounds
So
like a
hell.
lovely place.
So he made his flight. He's on the plane of fire.
Oh, that's good.
Make an Arcana check, Balthazar. Making
Yippee!
an incorrect assumption.
Well, no, he
I'm
got
pretty
it.
sure
Joke's
he
on
went
you, it's a
somewhere and
fucking
then it got
25.
replaced by the-
Balthazar, it seems that this person has figured out a way to use these archways as like teleport transportation from archway to archway. And it seems that once he finished using it for the teleportation, it went back to its original purpose, which is a plane to the a portal to the fire plane.
Mm. So he made us think that he went to the fire plane, but he's actually gone somewhere else.
No, it seems he didn't
No,
care.
I think it was pretty obvious.
It just seems to go. It went back to its like default state, basically.
Okay.
I would like to scrounge around some of these notes.
Careful, they might be explosive.
Yeah, make a intelligence check.
Actually, yeah, can I just see if they're explosives?
Investigation check. Yeah, nothing. This all seems like loose leaf paper. Nothing really seems cracked or anything. It all seems fine.
What about if I climb on top of the table and scurry over to this open book?
Grab the orb.
Yeah, make a separate intel or investigation check for like investigating the stuff. Mherren, are you also looking for stuff?
Yeah.
You go ahead, also make an investigation check.
Okay.
Is it safe to assume what Mherren's looking at is a scribble?
I only got an 8.
It's hard to really grasp what it is. It looks like it's a almost like a scribble specifically to the fire plane. It seems like it was already like in this room and it was being used by whoever was studying this this portal to like see onto the other side where the portal like leads to without having to like activate it. Shello, right. You're getting like information on the portal on like the fire plane. You're picking up that most of the information here from like the book and the notes isn't too relevant. It seems that before he left, he seemed to grab everything that may have been useful to all of you.
Oh,
Well,
there's
he left us-
nothing nothing here about any of the testing being done on people or the experiments? No.
Not in this room.
Okay.
Oh,
Balthazar, go ahead and make an investigation check as well if you're looking for stuff.
okay. That's a 21.
You find a scroll of contact other plane next to this scry ball.
Oh,
You also
mobile
find
number.
2 more of those crystals you had seen in the other room, and you find these like goggles that look like test goggles, but they seem to be like kind of like a little bit broken. Are you pocketing all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, is the scribble that's more so for the fire plane? Is that portable or is it something that we cannot take with us?
It's on like a little stand, but it is something that can be taken with. However, you're not like really seeing a use for it other than looking where it's looking right now.
Can access the fire plane to traverse. I thought it might be useful if we ever
Once
need to
again, he
try and
cannot
find
access the fire plane. He used this archway to teleport to another archway. He never went in the fire plane.
Oh, you.
What you all get from this is that these archways can be used to teleport between other archways in addition to being used as a portal to the other planes. It seems he's figured out a way to rig the archways to teleport to each other.
instead of going through the fire plane.
Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah, cool.
after it's
Okay.
used to teleport, it still like remains open on the plane that it's set to.
Yeah, so that no one else can fuck around and
Yeah.
sneak past. You know?
However, encountering this foe from some of your histories and possibly your future, really sure if he's really a foe or possibly an ally. Also going through an entire tower of enemies and undead. Still some like lingering questions here, but we'll leave further investigation to next time. You did, however, all level up to level 8.
Holy shit!
Or level 9?
Level up
What
to
level
level
are you guys?
We were level 8.
You guys are now
wait,
level 9.
Yeah, so we're going to
We
level
leveled up to
9.
level 8.
Yeah.
Another level 4 spell slot.
And we'll pick up next time on Dragon
That's
Deez
so
Dice.
Sigma and cool.
But before next episode, we'll be doing another after show. If you guys have any questions about the last arc, drop them down in the comments below, or join our Discord. We have a special channel for after show submissions. So that's questions, discussion topics, perfect time to get insight into the players' decisions, how characters feel about certain things, or just anything you really want to know. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the support as always. See you next time.